Hello and welcome to this podcast for the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Here, I have Group 3. So if you guys would like to introduce yourself however you like and a little bit about your character, we can go straight down. Chuck, you want to start?
Well, I'm Tom.
You are Tom, yes.
I am the greatest inventor of the era. And my name will be remembered for generations to come. But money is a little bit tight at the time. I'm an orc, slate gray skin. I wear a robe that appears to be made mostly out of old rags of clothing. And he wears a purple fanny pack on his front.
Perfect. Whoever wants to go next.
I will.
Fair enough.
My character is named Alexis Blair, and she has the appearance of a halfling. She has bright red hair, and kind of like bluish green eyes. She is about 3'4", and she carries around a lute, and she is just an excitable ball of sunshine, and she is looking for adventure and for magic items because she can't necessarily go and buy them.
Perfect.
Alright. I'm Sajin, a somewhat old dwarf wizard who is a freelancer for the Deepwater Public Library. I sent my picture in the images for Dungeon. Don't mind the third hand on the staff, that's just my mage hand.
Wait a minute.
And I'm just heading over to the dungeon because that's how I make my living.
Alright.
Guess it's my turn then. My name's Deborah. I am what every man wants, a 7'8", 330-pound, beautiful, I forgot, bugbear. I want everyone to notice me, but I am a rogue, and so nobody ever sees me.
You hide so
Much to
often
my
you
chagrin.
forget about yourself.
Yep. I don't even know if my name's actually Deborah, because my parents didn't even notice me being born, so... But I'm been told that I will be the best bard, and by been told, I've told myself.
Alright, perfect. And with that, we have one other person, but he'll be joining us later, but we're going to get going into the first scene.
Yeah, he just texted me that he has not left work yet, because they're holding
Oh,
him
damn.
late, so
That's
we'll
rough.
see.
Alright, so we need to slightly discuss how your characters are going to be entering. I was actually thinking of doing a D4 roll. Alright, so the first one to arrive in... Why am I on walls? I do not want to be building walls for you guys here. The first one that will be here is... you.
Me?
What up?
Alright. Is this a tavern?
Alright, so, as you guys are wandering around town and whatnot, you have a idea of where you want to be. You have this knowledge as people who live within Waterdeep that if you ever want to enter the dungeon to get those magic items, to get the gold, to get the fame, the glory, you have to go to a tavern known as the Yawning Portal. This tavern, when you're walking down a main street from the market south into the castle ward of Waterdeep, it is a 4-story building that you see, and it sticks out like a sore thumb from all the other buildings around it. All the buildings around this one tavern is only about 1 or 2 stories, so it's tall. There's a large sign, large oak sign carved in red letters, the Yawning Portal. The first to arrive is Tom. As you walk up to the Yawning Portal, there are 2 doors, one on the left and one on the right. How would you wish to proceed?
I'll walk up to the one on the right. It's a tavern, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You should have free reign of your character. Do you have vision?
I do. I only see the one door.
There's one door on the other side. Wrong way. That way.
I see.
This is the door.
This
you're talking about?
door.
Yep. So you enter into the tavern to see that there are multiple people here. It's really bustling. A lot of adventurers are here. There's music consistently playing in the background of the tavern, which I should be hearing, but I'm not. So I guess I'll just be talking for the moment. Any of these? Are they all broken? That's fun. Alright, so it's just going to be simple talking for now. You enter into this tavern and there's supposed to be piano music playing. I may just do floor 1. Good enough. So, you have entered. There are plenty of adventurers. There's plenty of people around. You notice that there are 3 figures that stick out like a sore thumb here. Because you see a lot of rough and tumble, these scarred, heavy, geared, but there are 3 people who are well underdressed to go into a dungeon. The first one you will notice is a woman wearing a green dress with bright red hair who is sitting alone at the table to the north. To your left, to the west, you'll see a fat gentleman who is wearing a 3-piece suit, a top hat, a monocle, and black mutton chops, who is sitting by the entrance point into the well that leads down into the dungeon. And then the last person you're going to see is on the far side, all the way down, is a man dressed in a tan outfit and an explorer's hat. He has a full brown trimmed beard, and he's sitting alone. And in the far northwest side of this tavern, you will see the proprietor, known as Durnan. A slicked black hair, red vest, like the suit vest, if you will, and black mutton chops. And you see that he is moving at a rather quick pace, as he is the only one who runs this tavern. He moves between different people, and you see he does use a little bit of magic to go through, Unseen Servant and Mage Hand specifically. Where would you like to go?
I am going to walk up to the man in the suit with a monocle.
Alright. As you start approaching, he looks and gives you a nod, and he goes, "Well, hello there, I'm Ubayo Day, and I buy magical items. You got some to sell?"
I do not. I need to go in there so that I can get things to sell.
Well, that is a very good prospect to go about doing. But first, you probably don't want to do this alone. You look like a newcomer around here. Haven't seen your face before.
Yes.
Well, you might want to wait around and see if you're able to find some more adventurers to go down in with you. Because I've
What
never
about-
seen a solo adventurer come back alive.
What about the other adventurers in here?
As you see, most of them are part of a party. You might be able to convince 1 or 2 of them, but that's going to be a long shot. Just keep your eye peeled on the door. See if anyone who walks in alone probably has the same mentality as you.
He's just gonna sit down cross-legged at the entrance to the
Very well.
dungeon over here.
As you are doing so, Sajin, you have arrived at the Yawning Portal. You walk to this magnificent building in front of you with 2 doors on either side.
I'll go in the one on the right.
Okay? I'll drag you over. Oop. As you see, the door is already opened. It seems like the one who was in here prior didn't close the door.
I'll close it and mumble under my breath about inconsiderate folk.
Very well. And as before with the descriptions, you have the 3 individuals that you can go to between the noble woman, the man in the suit and top hat, the explorer, or the proprietor.
Where's the explorer at?
The explorer is way over on the side there.
Who's the closest one to me?
Closest one would be the man in the top hat, as you
All
have
right.
to walk around the large well in the center. And in your travels, you see that there is a bugbear sitting by the entrance to the well.
Orc.
Sorry, orc. I mixed up your characters. My apologies.
I'll get over it in time.
I'm just gonna walk around and
Very well. As you're approaching the man in the top hat, he gives you a nod and goes, "Good day to you. My name is Obayo Day, and I buy magical items. You looking to sell something?"
No, sir, I would like to go down the well. How would I get down?
Well, first things first, you should probably get a party. I've seen your face around here a few times. Library, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Ah, bookworm. There ain't no problem with that. I just want to make sure that you come back in one piece. You should find yourself some companions. Even some strangers that you can use as a meat shield is better than having none at all.
Well, maybe someone would acquire my services. After all, I am, rather trained in the arcane arts. I think anyone would be lucky. Tell me,
Well-
what are you looking for today?
Well, as I said, I buy only magical items. I don't personally send anyone into the dungeon, but that orc that came talking to me just a little while ago said the same thing. Not even a yonder 5 minutes.
Hello.
Ah, hello there, Sir Orc. And your name?
And yours?
Tom, I am Sajin. I traverse I traverse this dungeon quite often. If you would like to come with me, I am sure that we could keep each other alive.
Absolutely. You said you were trained. That is good. I am an inventor myself. Will surely survive anything that's in there.
How do we normally get down? If I've been here before, do I know how to get down?
Alright, so for Sijin, you would know that to enter into the dungeon, you would need to talk to the proprietor, Durnan, where you will get an arcane sigil that will allow you to use the lift to enter. He does not, however, stop anyone from going down the going down the well themselves if they believe themselves to be athletic enough to climb down a 200-foot well.
Okay.
Tom is rolling his sleeves up as you're hesitating.
No, sir. Please follow me. There's a much safer way.
Ah.
And we'll head off to the proprietor.
Alright, you know Durnan to be in the the northwest side of the tavern. As he hangs behind the bar, you see he is consistently moving left and right, moving how it is, and he sees you approach and gives you a nod and be like, "I'll be right with you." Alright, what can I do for you, fine fellas?
I'd like one of my usual, please, and then we'll need that amulet to get down the well.
You'll have to remind me, Sajin. What was your usual? I have multiple different items along the list here. Were you part of the cocktails, or did you just want one of the pre-made?
Just give it to me straight.
Alright, we got Changeling Whisperer, Worm Ruse, Sar, Worm Whiz, Donkey Piss, Bearded Lady, Infection, Formality, Fatality, Illusion, and the Pretty Princess.
Ooh, I'll take a round of the donkey piss, please.
Alright,
Yes,
that'll be
of
2
course,
copper.
me too.
Alright, 2 copper. 2 rounds of Donkey Piss. We're coming right up. This is a pale ale with a yellow tint to it.
Tom slides him a gold, waiting for change.
Alright. He takes the gold and he slides you back the exact change that you need.
I'm gonna give him the exact amount he asked for.
Alright, perfect. He takes the money and says, "Thank you guys kindly. So, you look like you're a couple new faces around here. Or, I've seen you, Sajin, but I'm mainly talking to you, Orc. What's your name?
Tom.
You skilled in combat?
Why, of course. I
You're
have
gonna
many
need it.
tools at my disposal, as he shakes the purple fanny pack on his front.
All right. Well, it's good to have mighty new adventures. It's new customers for me. But I would suggest, unlike Sajin here, who's been there a couple of times, you should know best. It's always good to have at least 4 people.
4.
This is the best
I've
way
never
to
heard
survive.
this before.
Well, as you can see, most of the adventuring parties here are of 4. Sometimes you could do it with 3, but it's significantly tougher. Significantly tougher, man.
I guess it does make sense, being the highest number you can count on your fingers.
At this point, the 3rd person, you have arrived. Which ends up being number 4, so that is the bugbear.
I've actually been in the bar this entire time. I've been trying to get a drink or the keys to the dungeon.
So you have been sitting next to these guys, and
The entire time, yeah.
Durnan stops for a moment and looks and goes, "Oh, I'm most terribly sorry. I seem to have missed over you. What can I get for you?"
Missed over me. I've been. You said you were getting me a drink like 25 minutes ago. What do you mean missed over me?
I'm certainly sorry. You seem to be hiding quite easily. You could use those skills quite well.
I mean, I tend to stand out. As you can tell, I'm a wonderful performer. I'm gonna like pull out this absolutely trash loot. It does not work. The strings are scattered. The loot is in pieces, like she used it to destroy, like at the end of her performance, and never decided to fix it. So I don't know about all of that, but can I get my usual?
What is your usual? Do you get a cocktail, or do you end up getting a regular drink, or do you need some food?
I've been coming here for the last 5 years.
You
Just get me
need
some
to-
whiskey.
All right, you want some whiskey?
Yes,
All right.
please.
Here you are. Here's a tankard of Worm Whiz. It's a sweet whiskey.
Oh, good. He did remember. For a second, I thought he didn't remember me.
That's 1 copper for that.
1 copper, beautiful.
All right.
I'll pay him the copper, and I assume I'm gonna talk to the group and be like, "Hi, you guys need more for the to go down, right? You guys are going to the dungeon, correct?" Okay, great talk. And I'm gonna
Oh,
start
you were
staring
talking to
into
me?
my whiskey.
Why, yes, I go into the dungeon all the time, and I would love some more, well, not meat shields. What's the word? Companions, yes, that's right. It's always nice to have plenty of companions. My previous ones keep dying.
Well,
But confidence.
I've been in the dungeon hundreds of times. Just nobody ever notices me when I go down there. So.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've never seen you.
I've traveled with you before, but okay. And I'm just gonna look down at my whiskey. Yes, I'll go with you.
All right. At this time, the little halfling makes it to the tavern.
I go through the left door.
Perfect. You enter in to get that aroma of sweat, booze, and food all at once.
This is lively.
So you do have the 3 individuals on themselves, and then you do see Durnan all the way to the north of you, depending on who you wish to speak to first.
I just say those guys.
You would recognize Obaya Uday, as he's here often.
Where is Ubaya? Ubaya is.
The fatter gentleman in the top hat.
I'll give him a wave.
He gives a nod. Best of luck, Utter.
Hello. Thank you. Don't tell my father I'm here.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Thank you.
Ah, it's the red one from the music store. Sajin, we might be in luck.
Do I hear
It's
this
a
as
red
I
one.
walk up? My little legs, I'll just hop up on the
Unless
bar.
they were whispering.
No.
Oh no, not at all.
Hey!
Hello.
It's you!
What can I get you?
Oh, kind of drinks you got?
I got cocktails, and I got straight from the tap, and then I got food.
Try the donkey's piss. It's exquisite.
Narrow it down a little bit for me.
Sweet. What do you got sweet?
I got a sweet
Whiskey's really
whiskey.
good.
I got the cinnamon whiskey with a coconut Kahlua, and then I got the strawberry moonshine with rock candies. It is super sweet.
The rock candies.
All right, pretty princess coming right up.
Perfect.
He takes a glass cup, puts it for the red sugar around the rim, and pours you a really pink-looking drink and slides it over to you.
Thought he only called me his pretty little princess.
That's going to be 1 gold for that one.
Alright. I'll toss him a gold.
Thank you.
Thank you. What kind of food you got?
Well, it depends on what you want to go. You know, my usual specials. You got the sirloin tips, which is really expensive because it's really hard to come by. You got yourself a normal burger. I got myself the breakfast special, hot dogs, veggie plate. The mega slab of meat on the bone is a very good special here. And then the salad of power. Then I got the bread, rations, hardtack, nuts, potatoes and Brussels sprouts, carrots. You know, the usual.
A salad of power?
Yeah, it's one of the really cool ones.
What is it?
You want to try it? It's 15
How much?
gold.
For a salad?
That it is.
You know what? Life is short. I'll try it.
All right. He makes this magnificent salad, and when he places it in front of you, you see a variety of different veggies, and it has a little bit of a sparkle to it.
Oh, it's shiny. Okay, I'll get one.
All right. He does it as well. You guys deduct the 15 gold, and he puts this salad in front of you that sparkles.
Is this an illusion?
It is not. This salad goes bad in 1 hour, but if you guys consume it, you gain back a first level spell slot.
Good to know.
I'm just gonna eat it on the spot. How does it taste?
I mean, same.
It tastes exquisite. It's probably the best salad you have ever tasted.
Single tear rolls out of Tom's eye.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You don't look fine. Are you holding your broken lute, by the way?
Oh, absolutely. Just out of tune. It's strumming, but like there's no strings attached, so it's not really making more than a scratching noise on the lute.
I'm so, do you want me to look at that?
Oh, you are someone who sees quality. Yes, absolutely. You can look at my wonderful instrument.
You're in my class, aren't you? Does the professor know you're playing on this?
No.
I know quality, and I don't want to sound rude, but this needs a lot of work.
You must be a new student, right? This is high quality. This was thrown in the finest of dumpsters.
Oh, I see. You could just say you're poor.
A 4? Hilarious.
It's okay. I mean, if you need a new lute, I'm sure we could rent you one. My father could help rent you one. We could get you a new one.
Well, during class, I went to, they were giving out the instruments to rent out, and I waited for hours, and they gave them to all the other students.
Oh, really? I didn't need to rent mine since I've owned mine, but you need a rental.
No, I'll make do. I know quality when I see it. They'll all see it.
All right, if you say so, I wouldn't recommend trying to play anything on this, but if you're certain.
Oh, well, I am.
Okay.
And would you look at that? There's 4 of you here. I take it you're all looking to go into that dungeon, huh?
I certainly am.
Alright, you planning to climb down, or are you going to use my special lift? And he kind of gestures over there with a little bit of a smirk on his face. And as you guys see, he takes this to point it out. You notice that this lift looks pristine, brand new. Like this is constantly maintained to ensure it is always working and always in the best condition.
What's the catch with the lift? How much does it cost?
It is 50 gold for me to put my sigil on your hand. While you are down within that dungeon, that sigil is what you use to call the lift down from up top. However, if you end up dying, someone will either need to take back your body or the hand to be able to call down the lift. Either that or you're climbing up that 200-foot well, and I wish you the best of luck with that one.
Don't
Is
worry,
it
I've got this
50
covered.
gold per
And he's
person?
gonna slide over 50 gold.
Alright, as you're sliding over the 50 gold, he takes your left hand, and you see him trace some arcane sigil on your wrist. It is green, and it has a circle and kind of a line through it, and a few other, just imagine any kind of arcane circle that you could really see anywhere. And it glows a little bit, and it stays on the outside of any armors, gloves, or yourself.
Now, does only one person need it, or
Yep.
is it recommended? Oh,
It is.
Okay.
It's 50 for a party. So as
Oh,
long as he's on the lift with you, it'll move down.
What?
No,
And he also said that you guys can cut off my hand and use it if I can't be with you. And
My
my left
second
hand's not
question.
my dominant, so we're good to go there.
Oh,
Interesting fella.
okay.
And
I
how do
guess
you-
we're partying?
In the case of death, dear orc, how do you feel about being reanimated?
I mean, yeah, sure. If
Wonderful.
any of you think that you're strong enough to carry me to the surface.
Oh, I'm not.
I mean, a dainty little thing like me could never do that.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. I'll make you come back. I mean, not fully, of course, but you'll be able to carry yourself out.
Also, what do you mean 4 people? We haven't gotten a 4th person yet.
We just need us 3.
Oh, he doesn't count the halfling as a person. I get that. I've been that way too. It's okay. He's just a little regressive. He'll learn. You seem nice.
Uh-huh.
Oh yes, that fellow. We do have 4.
All right,
talking
putting
about?
up the next death board.
What are you are you talking about the red one?
No, right there, and I'm gonna very rudely point at you, Michael.
name's
Tom's gonna turn
Deborah.
his head and go, "Oh shit! When did you get there?"
I mean, we've been drinking together for a while.
I think I would have noticed a bugbear.
Now that just seems racist.
Don't worry, I can be very discreet. I'm a wink at him.
He's already not looking at you anymore.
Well, after you, orc. Let's get down there. We have lots of money to make.
You're right. You're right.
Well, if there's no other party, I'm joining.
And if any of you try and betray me, I would just like to say it's not an original thought.
Have there been
I-
others?
People try to betray you often.
Well, when you group up with strangers, it is a fairly common occurrence. Once you find treasure, of course. I'm sure all of you are upstanding citizens.
I mean, I am a citizen.
Citizen?
I do stand up.
All right, so you guys all get onto the lift to venture downward.
Where's the... Okay, there's the lift. Yep.
Why is it being a pain in my butt?
Well, I'm just going to be
Whee!
changing this.
Nope. Oh, I went down.
Don't
I'm
move.
sure
if it
going
brings, don't move if it brings you into the next scene.
I don't have a token in this next scene.
That's the point. So, as you guys get onto the lift, it begins to whirl. And you fall 200 feet within 7 seconds, and it hits the ground. You kind of shake a little bit from the impact, and you start to look around. It is dark. Whoever has dark vision would be able to see, of course, but you see that there is a wooden platform, and at the base of the stairs, walking down, there is a little bit of a glow, a green glow, that matches that same sigil that was placed on your hand.
All right.
I'll activate the scene, and I'll start dropping you guys in. Alright, so you guys land, and you have the lift go back up after you walk off.
I'm gonna cast Find Familiar and summon my owl.
I don't see the scene. I just see gray.
You don't see
That's
the
how you know it's
scene.
working.
Vision 30, dark vision, update.
Oh no, I don't see the map at all. Is what I mean.
We've got this little room is all we can see right now.
Never-
Daily.
No,
Are you
what? I
able-
couldn't see anything, Chuck.
You can't see
Oh,
anything.
I'm refreshing.
we are on the far right side.
Okay, well, it doesn't mean
Uh,
anything to me when everything's gray.
Here, where I'm pinging, just draw like a big square over it, and it should grab your token. I don't see your pointer on here even.
I refreshed the page.
Oh, you're not in the scene. Oh,
There
you're
we
in
go.
the scene now.
No,
Right over here.
I see things now.
Okay.
I just refreshed the page.
I believe all of you have dark vision, yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. So you have yourself two paths, one to the north that is open, and one to the south.
Will you throw my owl in?
Oh, yes, I will do so. You take the time to summon your owl.
Oh,
This is Nina. Nina's kept me alive in many dungeon dives.
Nina's a cutie. Can I pet the owl?
Yeah, of course. Chirps at you.
Oh, so soft. Right then, since you've been here before, do you know which path we should go?
Is this
When you're-
like, does this place change every time you come into it?
You
Is it
know
like
the
one of those?
dungeon shifts and changes every so often.
Ah, well, you see, it always changes, so it doesn't really matter. I just kind of march in a direction until I almost die, and then try and get out with whatever I can carry.
A noble strategy, really.
Fair enough.
And it's time to boldly go where no orc has gone before.
If you guys want me to look ahead, I'm a great talker, so I could do a really good job.
Sure, you can step on all the traps, walk in front of us.
Can I stealth ahead to see if there's any enemies?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
Probably should check. the
That is a nat 20 for a 31.
Wow.
You have
First roll of the
removed-
campaign.
You removed your existence. You believe yourself to be well hidden and unnoticed as most of your life.
Deborah does not believe. Deborah thinks that she's making herself very known, but she's gonna very proudly strut down. Give like a cursory glance for traps, but seeing if there's any enemies that she sees, anyone
Alright.
talk to.
So, as you enter into this first room, you're going to see that there are multiple indentations. Each of these indentations have a stone statue, each depicting a demonic entity.
Guys, there's some demon stuff over here. Guys, There's some demon stuff. Oh my god. They don't even know I'm here. Guys! And she's gonna like run back. There's some demon stuff over here.
Oh, hello, good traveler. Nice to meet you.
No one move. Bugbear's vision relies on movement.
Well, it's a talking bugbear. It must be somewhat intelligent.
Are you sure?
I rolled a nat one on my perception check. I can't see you.
I am. Guys, it's me, Deborah, your favorite
Who?
traveling companion.
Look, if you want to travel with us, that's fine, but what'd you say about enemies being ahead?
There's a bunch of demon statues, you freaking jerks. I'm gonna go, like, walk back to the end of the group, just
Is there any
gonna
chat?
strow my broken loot. I didn't see any. I got to the demon statues and came back.
Well, Sir Orc, after you, please.
Of course. The strongest should lead.
All right. And as
You-
before,
You
guys-
noticed me, right, Alexis?
Hmm?
Never mind.
Okay.
So you guys have entered into this next area. In addition to all of these demonic statues on either side of the northern and southern walls within this area, there is also a skeleton that is on the floor, and it is pointing south. A particular pose for it to be in and have died in. Also, note that while within the dungeon, unless I state otherwise, the ceiling is 10 feet. And it is all stone.
Okay. Is there anything off about the demon statues on the wall?
If you're going to take the time to actually go through each one, give me an investigation. If you're just doing a passing glance as you walk by, give me a perception.
Hold on, let me get D&D Beyond relaunched. Ran away while I wasn't paying attention. Alright, investigation. Here we go. That is a 16.
With a 16, you will notice that one of the statues inside the mouth has a little bit of a lever. Small, tiny, hidden, right in its gullet. It will be this one here.
I'm assuming that means I've walked throughout this entire hallway.
As you have, yes. Up to the
yes.
point of the stairs, I would say.
I found a hidden mechanism.
Are you sure it's not a trap?
Does it look like a trap?
With your investigation, so I should also mention this. Doors and traps within the dungeon, I run off your passive perceptions and investigations. So we can cut down on a lot of the rolling that would happen, especially with doors. I can't tell you how many
Understandable.
times everyone's just like, check for traps. Is it locked? Is it this? Is it that? I'm just mainstreaming it. So,
Gotcha.
with your passive investigation, you would know that this is untrapped.
Of course it isn't trapped. And I'm gonna reach in and pull the lever.
As you pull the lever, the stone statue splits down the middle and opens up. As it splits open, you also see that it does drip blood. Why is that a regular wall? There we
It
go. I moved
drips
it.
blood.
Are you sure it's blood?
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
Put my
dip
finger on and
fingers
lick
in
it.
and taste it,
Oh,
yeah.
You
Glad
don't
I'm
know
not
what
the
that's
only one.
been.
Oh, I'm sure you can contract a number of diseases doing that, my dear friends.
Ah,
Very
don't you
much
know
so.
orcs are naturally resistant to disease?
I need you both
We
to
aren't
give me
weak,
a
like-
Constitution saving throw as you have
We
both
aren't-
tasted the blood.
We are
Amazing.
weak like dwarves.
11.
15.
Poison me, baby.
All right.
We both like
With a
this.
15, you're able to push it off just fine. However, with an 11, you throw up. You can't stomach this. You just lost what you ate within the last hour.
I thought it was gonna be cherry pudding.
No, he said it was blood.
But he doesn't even know I exist. What does he know? Blood.
Yeah, you could have smelled it.
I'll have you
But,
know, random bugbear that I've never met. I am one of the greatest inventors of this generation.
Absolutely puking on Tom while I'm puking, by the way. Like, there is some projectile going towards Tom.
He doesn't move or make any attempt to really dodge it. He just continues talking about himself.
Ugh. Has anybody got some antacid?
Anyway, it is blood.
What do you know what blood tastes like?
I'm afraid you guys are going to contract some very dangerous diseases.
Like
No,
I
I'm
said,
fine.
orcs are resistant to diseases. They aren't weak
Resistant-
like halflings.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
well, that's a little racist, and I don't think you know exactly what I am, so I don't think you should assume.
Listen, Orc, there's a sword in the next room. Why don't you go grab it?
Why don't you go grab it?
You're
While
the
they're
Orc.
talking, I'm gonna go grab it.
As you guys see, you walk into this room to see that there is a sword embedded within a wooden rack. This sword emanates a 10-foot glow.
I'm
It
gonna
is-
grab it.
Alright.
I don't care if there are traps. I'm too stupid to know.
Alright, you grab this sword. It is now in your hand. It is a short sword. A magical short sword. And which hand do you grab it with?
I'll grab it with my left hand. I'll say I'm a lefty.
Alright, very well. You now have a short sword that emanates a 10-foot glow in your left hand.
They'll have to notice me now. I'm literally shining bright like a diamond. And I'm gonna proudly walk back to the group with my short sword, kind of like strutting my stuff.
Alright, you now have a 10-foot light on yourself.
You see Tom pull a strange-looking object out of his fanny pack and clean the vomit off of him and put it away.
What is your name? I don't think we really properly introduced each other. I know I've heard your name, I think, but
Oh, me? I am the great Deborah.
Deborah?
got it, Deborah.
Deborah.
Deborah, would you like some help cleaning up your mess?
All
Oh my
right.
gosh, did my makeup smudge? And she's gonna start like trying to put some makeup on.
You're covered in vomit. I'm just gonna press this hesitation.
Oh
It's
my
starting
god.
to smell.
In addition, remember, you are a bugbear. You are covered in fur.
Yeah, that's you're starting to smell.
When you do the prestidigitation on me, the dress that is like black that I have is gonna suddenly turn pink.
Oh dear. Well,
Oh my gosh! I didn't know that it could be this color again. That's so nice.
How did you change the color of her outfit?
I didn't.
What do you mean you didn't?
You truly are a talented witch. Oh my gosh.
Well, wh- I'm just happy that you're clean.
I'm clean. Why would I not be clean?
Well, you're no longer covered in vomit.
Oh, the makeup smudge because of all the crying. Let me fix that. She's gonna like pull out a little hand mirror and just apply like clown-like makeup. Absolutely clown-like makeup. Do I look good now? She's gonna smile and you're gonna see like a bunch of like rotted, broken teeth.
Yes, wonderful.
The prettiest bugbear I know of.
I'm not even gonna roll insight because I know that's true.
It is, surprisingly.
Shall we continue on?
Yeah, by the way, you smell like lavender now.
Oh, there's a door over here, by the way.
Yes, Nina has pointed out the next room. After you.
Yes, after you, Orc. I think you're the sacrifice.
The
What?
orc. The orc's in the vanguard.
Oh, excuse me. What is the orc's name? And what we should probably give each other's names. I only know Laura now.
Well, the orc is Tom. I remember he told me, but for some reason the orc just flows off the tongue.
Well,
It sounds pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
And I remember from our group project that your name's Alexis. And this is Sejin. We've traveled before as well.
Okay, so Jin, Tom, and Deborah. Or Deborah. Sorry,
Deborah.
my apologies.
I'm a whisper
am
to Tom.
Alexis.
I don't know her.
Why is she following us?
Well, anyway, Tom.
I really wish I couldn't hear them.
Deborah, would you mind taking the vanguard for a bit?
Laura! Fine. Vanguard means I'm up front, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay. You want to put the face of the group first. I get it. I'm gonna open the door.
Nina's gonna hop on your shoulder if you let her. You can just shirt her off.
Absolutely. Real quick, can I put the short sword in my? We can all see in the dark, yes?
I can.
So what are you doing
Yes.
with the short sword?
We can all see in the dark, yes, everybody?
Can you not?
No, I can. I'm gonna put the sword in my bag, just so we're not emanating light.
You find yourself unable to let go of the blade.
Oh my gosh, Stardom is attracted to me. They want me to shine bright no matter what I do. This is great. I'm just gonna keep walking forward.
Anyone
Wait,
with
what just...
Anyone with a what?
let me correct the door so it's easier for you guys. The bottom tile will let you to go through easier. Anyone with a passive perception of 14 or higher.
Yep. Is that just
You
me?
would hear the clattering of bones getting closer. Clink, 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 clink.
Hey guys, I think we're gonna be jumped by a bunch of really old men.
Clink, clink.
What?
What?
I hear the bones.
Do you mean skeletons?
Well, it could be either one. And I'm gonna crouch down and get into an attack position. Kind of like a runner start, but instead of my knee's gonna be on the ground and I'm gonna have one hand's holding my short sword and the other one's fixing to grab a dagger or something from my back pocket.
Alright. Very well.
Alright.
And as you guys are peering
Like,
down.
alright, I'm about to show you a really ancient meme.
You used your own voice.
Juke them out. Next time I'll turn it off and say it instead.
Hi,
Very
Nick.
good, very
Welcome.
good. Alright. So
You've
as
missed
you-
the greatest character ever.
Is that a wizard who used fireball?
I'm talking
Because
about
I
Tyler's
agree.
familiar, of course, the owl.
Oh, did it cast fireball too?
You know it.
Let's go.
As you guys are looking down the hallway, you see a single bone-like hand reach around the corner and then a head pop out. It is a skeletal head with glowing red eyes. I need you all to roll initiative, which will be through D&D Beyond, as I have to get everything implemented into Foundry.
That is a 12.
Give me a second. I'll call your name, and you just tell me as you go.
Okay.
Deborah.
Let me. Oh.
You can as well, Nick.
Sorry, initiative. 1 second. 16.
Where is the
you
initiative
good?
roll?
It is. Do you see your armor class? It should be right to the left of that.
Ah, thank you.
All right, Tom.
12.
Okay. Alexis.
15.
Sajin.
13.
And lastly, the Dragonborn.
I'm gonna be called Paradox.
Paradox. Very good.
Are you a lady?
No,
Are you misgendering Paradox?
I'm misgendering.
How could you?
What do you want me to roll?
Your
For initiative?
initiative. Yep.
I'm gonna pull up my character.
Paradox is a character in Deadlock, for those that don't know. That's why I'm saying he's misgendering.
Oh, like Grandma Talon?
Grandma Talon, yeah. That's not misgendering, that's just how it is.
Alright.
But
Oh, hey,
Paradox
Michael.
is normally thought to be a dude for a bunch of people for some reason, even though it's a woman.
Michael, Haley and I started that Dandadan.
Ooh, have you?
I just have one thing to say to you before
I haven't
we get back to
actually
D&D.
seen it, and I need to. I'm planning on watching it tonight after this, actually.
You know what?
think-
Never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna let you enjoy what happens. Just if you can make it to episode 2, it's a great anime.
Oh, is episode 1 rough?
If you can make it to episode 2, it's
Dude,
great
it's
anime.
great. I've been supposed
It's
to
weird
watch
on
an episode-
purpose, okay?
Yeah, no, I know. I've been supposed to watch with a coworker, but I just got so swamped at work that like any extra time I've been like not taking lunch breaks or whatever for it, kind of a deal.
Dang,
Okay.
you and me both.
Alright. You got a number for me,
9.
Paradox?
9.
Very good.
9.
It was
Alright.
not very good roll.
Deborah, you get to go first.
Is there anybody coming?
And you heard from the north side the bones shattering.
I will also need an invite to
Yep.
the
Okay.
foundry.
Working on it.
I moved my 15 feet. I
Let me know when
see
you're in
this
and I'll give
dude.
you ownership.
I am in launching. It's okay.
I'm gonna look at this sword that I have that I can't get rid of in my left hand, and in my right hand, you're gonna see a like bright pink like dagger pop out, and I'm gonna stab him with my psychic dagger.
Alright, roll to hit.
That is a 17.
17 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. So for sneak attack, if they haven't moved yet, is it
You get
Sneak attack or
sneaky.
no?
Nope, you do not get sneak attack because you did not surprise them and
But
you
I
didn't
do
have
get
advantage on their own.
sneaky.
But you get sneaky from a bugbear because you went before them. So it's a 2d6, I believe.
Yes, that is correct. So, the psychic damage is 11 from the blades, and then let me roll a 2d6. And that's 3 extra damage because I'm a bugbear.
Alright. Very good.
Okay, and for my bonus action, right now I have advantage because I should get the Vex trait. So instead of
That is-
disengaging,
Yep, so that's until the end of your turn.
yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action. So with Psychic Blades, I can what's it called? Use a bonus action to attack with it as well. So I'll just do one more attack.
Okay, very well. It is a
24.
It is a
And
regular
that
short
would
sword.
be. No, I'm using my Psychic Blades because I can attack with them a second time as well.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
And that will be 9 damage.
Very good.
And it's
You
all this damage is psychic, by the way.
Oh, the damage is psychic, you say?
Which, if that doesn't work, unfortunate.
Nope, you deal damage to it, and you see that it's starting to move slower. And it looks at you.
Guys, I'm really too pretty to be hurt. Somebody needs to come and tank this for me, and I will end my turn.
Alright. after you is Alexis.
I'll come help. 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I have to go over here in order to shoot it with Eldritch Blast?
No, that's fine.
Cool.
You have line of sight of it.
I do. Do. Okay. 18 to hit.
18 hits. Roll for damage.
13.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Shoot its head off.
All right, you shoot its head off. It goes bouncing down the hallway. Pring, 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 pring. All right, now let me ask this. Paradox, do you have your token? Do you see it on screen?
I don't see anything.
All right, okay, give me a second.
Oh, wait.
You should be able to see your character, but you don't have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
All right. In your inventory, I have added in a torch. If you right-click onto your character, in the upper left-hand side, you'll see a little flame.
Aha.
That will toggle light on or off. So, as you are walking down this hallway leading from the east to the west, you see a skeleton head bounce out from the turn that's right up ahead. You guys, with dark vision, see a light ahead of you.
Is there more?
Okay. First of all, great job, Alexis. Girls get it done. The guys did nothing. Second of all, get ready. There's another one coming. And can I use the hide action to like hide?
All right. What are you hiding behind?
I'm gonna just hide behind this wall here.
All right. Give me a stealth check.
Already did. Yep.
I'm not hiding. I'm just standing there.
What's going on
It's a
now?
30.
Something about skeletons.
We already killed the skeleton. Shut up. There's another one coming. And even though I'm hiding, if you want to absolutely make me fail because there's a bright light glowing from me, feel free. But that's a 30.
All right. That is a 30. So, Paradox, what would you like to do at this point?
I just see the like dark hallway back and forth, you said?
You do see the dark hallway. You do hear a few sounds of combat and saw the skeleton skull come from the left-hand side.
I'm gonna go towards where the skeleton skull came out.
All right. So you walk over and you see the skeleton skull. You look down the hallway to see that there is a little halfling with bright red hair.
I'm gonna shout down, oh, there's more people down here. Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Holy crap, did we just find a fourth party member?
What? No, a fifth.
What do you mean for? Stop!
Oh,
She
right.
matters! Just because she's a halfling doesn't mean she's less than for a party member!
I keep
You gotta stop
forgetting
being
we picked up the
racist.
bugbear down here already.
Oh my god, he's been saying that I don't exist this whole time! It's not the halfling!
I'm sorry you had to find out that way, but he kind of did make it obvious.
All right. So please explain Paradox as you were walking towards them, I assume?
In character or out of character?
Out of character. Just what you look like, who you are, a little bit about yourself.
Paradox is a knight who always was a help to his kingdom. He joined. He is a bronze dragon, and he has affinities towards fire. He was always loyal to his kingdom, but then he started to get these weird feelings that he could do more, and he started being able to use magic, and his kingdom kind of didn't like magic, so they kicked him out. So now he's a mercenary.
All right.
The end.
Very good. You have now approached for the others there. You have your bright light. And as you would know, there are usually adventurers wandering around the dungeon, but you've been here for a little bit of time. Not a lengthy amount of time, but some time. A few hours.
Okay.
Well, hello there, fellow traveler.
Why, hello.
Hi.
I am Sjin. This is my party. This is my pet owl, Nina. I figure you are collecting artifacts much like us.
Wait. Is that-
Yeah, sure. I was just here for an adventure. Something different to do.
What happened to your party? Did you come here down by yourself?
I used to be a knight. I was abandoned by my kingdom though, because they are not the nicest and most understanding people at times.
Your kingdom is in the
Hmm.
dungeon? And they abandoned you here?
Did I hear who said that, or are you trying to be stealthy?
Probably not. Nobody
okay.
ever hears me.
Oh,
Wait,
You
no,
see a
like-
bright light that's moving around in a 10-foot range. If anything, you would see a flying sword.
I'm gonna scratch my head and be like, thought I heard something, but maybe I didn't.
Oh no, you probably heard Deborah. That's her. I'm just gonna point at the sword.
The sword.
Just like Deborah's a sword.
Honestly, nicer than what the other people have called me.
Again.
The bugbear? Anyway, I'm Alexis. It's nice to meet you.
Paradox, a pleasure.
She, like, sticks her hand out just enthusiastically.
My name's Deborah. I'm gonna stick my left hand out because it's like reflexive for me, and then realize that there's a sword I can't remove from it, and change to my right hand.
The sword gets thrust towards him and then pulls back again.
Paradox is gonna be a little on guard, be like, a strange one you are.
Oh, you mean strange because I outshine everyone here so much? That's so sweet of you.
And my name is Tom.
Shh. You will notice that when you actually do look at Deborah, she does have some pretty unique makeup going on.
Imagine, like, absolute clown makeup. Like a 5-year-old figured out how to use makeup for the first time, but doesn't know how to do it, and that's what you're looking at.
Wait, who here is Deborah?
I
Is it
am Deborah.
Okay,
That was Deborah, yeah.
Okay.
I just imagine the fucking the matchmaker from Mulan.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah. That's kind of the vibe I was going for.
So, Paradox, was it?
So, what's been going on? I see you guys killed a skeleton here.
Oh, we just got here.
Oh, well, I have good timing then. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Anyone with a passive perception of 12 or higher would notice that Paradox does not have a sigil on his left hand.
Did you climb down here?
Oh, you mean, that's not common?
No. There was a guy selling the lift pass for 50 gold.
Oh, I
It was
just
a
kind
little steep, but
Oh, sorry.
You're not a poor, are you?
Can you stop referring to me as a poor? It's starting to hurt my feelings.
I'm a little confused. I just heard about this place and just walked in. I didn't know there was some requirement.
well, I mean, there's not a requirement, but there is a lift that takes you down if you pay the barkeep 50 gold. You don't have a sigil, so I imagined that you climbed down? How did you get
Oh,
down
there was an
here?
elevator? I didn't know that. He's gonna act very confused.
Oh,
Paradox, also refresh your page. I got your stuff equipped for you, so your armor class should reflect what you actually have.
that's
On D&D
huh.
Beyond, by the way. We're using that instead of
In
Foundry.
D&D Beyond. Okay.
Yep. We're using that for your stats and rolls.
I did not know that, so it was...
Alright.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, if
So-
you've been surviving alone down here so far, why don't you lead the way?
Sure, I don't know where we're going, but he's gonna just turn around and...
Also, do you have any experiences with swords that like are just like so obsessed with you that they won't let you let them go?
That sounds like a curse.
They are a strange one.
I couldn't be cursed. I'm too pretty. Or did someone curse me because of how pretty I am?
Saying that
I'm
word, I
sure-
don't think you know what it means.
As I'm going, I'm gonna be looking down to scan for any traps below me.
Alright, give me a perception if you're just looking it over, or an investigation if you're going to take the time and slow your pace to do so.
No, I'm just gonna do perception.
Alright.
How do I roll in D&D Beyond? I do not know.
You just click the number.
Yeah.
So the +3, the +1, the plus whatever it is for the stat, and
Perception.
it'll roll for you.
17.
Alright, with a 17, you are certain you do not see any traps within this area. And to let you know, especially for doors, I use your passive perceptions and investigations for those.
Okay.
Just to
Alright.
save time, because if we did it for every single thing, every single door, it would just be non-stop rolling.
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Then I'm gonna continue on.
Alright.
What was your name
continue.
in Dragon Fellow?
Paradox.
Tell me, Paradox, how do you feel about being reanimated in case you die?
That's a strange question. I would prefer my body not be disturbed in death.
As you guys enter into this room, it is a 50 by 50 square room. There are 5 pillars within this room. They are mortared human bones, painted black.
Oh.
In
let's
the
go.
2 alcoves that you can see around the corners, you see there to be piles of bones. This room, also, as you appear upward, is about 20 to 25 feet tall. To let you know as well, Paradox, unless stated otherwise, the dungeon itself is completely stone and 10 feet tall.
Okay.
Make sure you add your own personal height and weight to D&D Beyond, but we could do that later.
Wow, a lot of bones in here.
They look human.
I cast a spell.
What spell do you cast?
See invisibility.
Alright, you cast the spell, See Invisibility.
Lasts an hour.
Do you begin to scan the room?
Yeah.
Alright. As you begin to scan the room, you take a moment and you look, and you don't see any invisible creatures here. However, give me a perception. As you are scanning the room.
Sorry, here we go.
With a 14, even though they are not invisible, you do notice in the darkest parts of this room in those alcoves where those bones are piled, within those bones themselves, you see a pinkish material that is pulsating, that is shifting, that is moving. The bones start to fall down one by one, and these tentacle creatures attached to a brain with a beak-like face emerge.
I'm gonna call out to the group, be on guard, something rises from the dark.
And as such, we roll initiative.
I said, what?
Something arises from the dark. That was such a great way to say it.
Is this Darkest Dungeon?
Maybe.
9.
Devastating.
9999.
I'm surprised no one mentioned the tokens in the Yawning Portal.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't get a very good look at the Yawning Portal because I was like, my character's been there the whole time. So I was just rushing through to move my character to
I think we were all just in the character creation phase. And just moving too quick to notice at that time.
No worries. You'll see it next time.
Paradox's initiative was 3, a straight up 3. He's gaming.
Give me a second.
Gamer.
So I'm going last.
Alright. So Deborah.
Am I first? Oh, 9, sorry.
9, thank you. Tom.
15.
Tom's a 15. Alexis.
11.
Alexis is 11. Paradox, you said you were 5, 6, something like that. Paradox.
What?
What's
your initiative?
3.
3, thank you. I doubled you for some reason. And then Sajin.
12.
Alrighty. Looks like it's going to be 2 enemies first. Just to let you guys also know, as this was not discussed prior, if you end up having a turn at the same time as someone else, you can swap your turn order. So if you want to act in front of someone, you can, as long as you are paired together. So for instance, if it's, let's say, Alexis and Deborah who are together with, say, initiative 12 and 11, and then it's an enemy, if you want to swap each other's turn, you can.
Oh, that's cool.
But that is only if you are not separated by an enemy. Alright, so
Makes sense.
Good lord, what is that?
these creatures that are a brain with tentacles and a beak-like face start flying over to you in a hovering motion. They are then going to make 2 attacks against Alexis and Sajin. For Alexis, let's see. It's going to be a 17 and an 11.
1 misses.
Alright, so you're going to take 1d10 plus 2. You're going to take 11 damage as it strikes you with its tentacle. I now need a Constitution
Ow.
saving throw from you.
Okay. A 9.
With a 9, you have failed. You are now poisoned, and this poison paralyzes you. You cannot move. Your body freezes up. You are frozen in place. So, Jin, the other 2 attack you.
Oh.
The other 2 attacks from the other one is going to attack you. And it's going to be a 9 and a 6. Both of those miss.
Fail.
You duck down just enough, and it misjudges your height, and it misses entirely, distracted by the easier target that just become paralyzed. It is now Tom with Sajin on deck.
Hey. Tom. Oh, good lord, they're coming out of both of the bone piles. Yeah, no, Tom is going to put his fingers up to his temples, and you see him hold his breath and start making the veins pop out in his head as Dissonant Whispers is cast on this one right here.
Alright, I believe that is a intelligence save?
Wisdom.
A wisdom save. Alright, that's going to be a 15.
Ooh, just makes it.
Alright, does it do
so
half
it
damage?
takes half damage, 13 was the roll.
Alright. Half damage. Very good.
And
Okay.
then, I actually feel really good about where I'm standing right now. I think I'm just gonna stay here.
Okay. Is there any bonus
And-
action you wish to do?
No.
Very well. So, Jin, you're up. Alexis, you're on deck.
Does does Thunder Wave hurt my allies? It says any creature.
Yes. Unless it says you can choose it. It's all of them.
Oof. I am going to Shocking Grasp this one.
Alright, roll to hit.
It's a 24.
24 hits. Roll for damage.
10 damage.
10 damage. And I believe it no
Wow.
longer has a reaction, correct?
That's correct. Can't make opportunity attacks for one turn.
Alright, very good. Do you plan to move?
Well, this one can still hit me, right?
That is correct.
Um, I'm going to stay here and end my turn.
Okay. Alexis, it is your turn. Oh, I also forgot to mention that the tentacles have also grappled you. It is holding you constrained.
Cool. Do I roll another Constitution saving throw to
It
get out of
is-
the poison, or?
Let's see. Yes, you can. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Hooray.
So your turn has ended. You may make that save.
Nat 20.
All right, you break out of it, but
Wow.
you're still grappled in the clutches of this creature in front of you, this brain-like creature. You
Get
see that
this
its
thing
beak
off
is
me.
opening up. It starts to drool a purplish liquid.
I'm really glad that it didn't fail the save for Dissonant Whispers now that I know she was grappled.
Help me.
All right, Deborah.
Okay. This one is got the.
Yeah, you can move.
Okay, I'm gonna go here,
All right,
and I can sneak attack this one, correct? Because
that is correct. It is within 5 feet of an ally.
Okay. I'm gonna use my cursed short sword, because why not? I'm assuming it's a D6,
It is a d6, yes.
and short swords are finesse, right? So I can use my dex.
That is correct, yes.
Okay. That is a 18 hit.
18 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. I'm using Psychic Blades because it's the same, but it is 10 points of, I guess, slashing damage, and I get sneak attack. And I'm going to forego a D6 to do sneak attack poison. So I'm adding a toxin to my blade with my poison kit, and it will need to make a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, it has failed.
Okay, it is poisoned for a minute, which I
Alright.
think forces it
Disadvantage
to
on attack.
Yeah. And then it on its turn, whenever it ends its turn, it is allowed to repeat the save, but that
Well.
should make Alexis's life easier. And then I'm full HP, so I'm not super worried about getting out. So I'll use my bonus action to Psychic Blade, the second one.
Alright, go for it.
That is a 27 to hit,
27 hits.
and that is 10 points of psychic damage to this one.
Very good. As you take the 2 slices, you start to see this purplish blood start to splatter on the ground. And the moment it hits, you see it starts to sizzle away like it's boiling.
Okay. If we can find a way to cool that down, that would look amazing on me. Like, it would really accent my makeup, and that's my turn.
Okay. After Deborah is the other 2.
Oh no!
Alright.
Oh, there's more.
You have 1 on either side. It gets 2 attacks against you at advantage. The first attack is a natural 20. The second one is a 17.
Oh no.
I need a
17,
constitution.
both hit, yeah.
I'm going to need
Uncanny
a
dodge.
constitution saving throw.
Okay. I will be uncanny
Twice.
dodging that
Uh,
crit, by the way.
Yep, so you'll be able to half the
Con
damage.
save is a nat 1 for a 3.
Alright, you are paralyzed.
I'm gonna use lucky. 'Cause I do
Reroll.
have that.
Reroll.
And that is a 21, which is a lot better.
Okay, so you have succeeded with that, but the total damage, since you're uncanny dodging, it will reduce the crit damage you said.
Yes.
So you're going to have 24, half for 12, and then an
Okay.
additional 9 for the second hit. I need another constitution save for the second hit.
Freak. I am already looking low. That is a 18.
18 is strong enough. You are not grappled, and you are not paralyzed. Alright, that is the end of their turn. Actually, that one's going to dash all the way down. Alright, that is the end of their turn. We are back at the top with the first 2. This one is going to move away. And
Wait,
since
what
you
about
are-
my turn?
Oh, shit, you're at the very bottom. Paradox, go ahead! My bad!
I don't get a turn. No turn for me.
Save me! Screw him! I'm struggling.
Who
Surrounded by
said
3 of them.
Wait, who said that?
Of course he can't hear me. That's fine.
I gotta understand how this works.
What are you looking at specifically?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that. All right. I'm going to walk up to this one right here,
Alright,
and I'm going to basically brandish my greatsword and cast Green Flame Blade.
fair enough. That adds a 1d8 fire, I believe, if you...
If I hit, it's just a regular attack, I think, though.
Yes,
It's a regular attack roll to hit.
That's a nat 20.
Alright, perfect. So you're going to roll a total of 66.
66?
Yes.
Damn. Here, we'll do it
That'll be
in
plus
Foundry.
Why is it 66?
Because I
you
crit.
get- doubles the roll, and it's a great
So
sword.
a 3d6.
And it's a greatsword.
Oh.
Is that with the Green Flame?
So
That is
it's
with the
actually...
That's a 1d8, so it's technically 4d6 and then 2d8.
Holy.
And if there's anything within 5 feet of the that creature, then it will also take
So 1d8.
2d8.
So I rolled a 1d8 first. So that's 3 for the Green Flame. and it bounces to the next one.
Okay.
And then 66, you said?
46 2d8. Your
So,
flame blade is 1d8.
Roll 4d6 and 2d8 for the first guy, and then add your modifier, and then the second guy will take 4d8.
So 11, and then 7, and then the green flame was 3.
21?
Alright, 21.
Yep. 21.
Spellcasting ability modifier.
Nope.
Increase to 2, yes, 2d8, yes.
Oh, that's what it was. I was like, why am I doing 2d8? But it's because I'm 5th level. I forgot. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So this creature should take 4d8 damage.
Yeah.
No. Oh, it's taking 4d8?
Because it crit, right? So it's normally 2d8.
I don't think it changes the damage of the spell crit, though. It's
Okay, so the melee attack deals an extra 1d... So, you brandish a weapon. On a hit, the target suffers the attack's normal attacks, which is the d6. And you cause a green flame to leap from the target to a different creature you see with it. The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier, which would be... Sorry. So that's plus whatever. At 5th level, it deals an extra d8 to the target on hit, and the fire damage increases to 1d8 plus spell. So it'd be 2d8 plus your spellcasting. Sorry. I'm thinking of level 11.
Oh, it's 2d8. Okay,
2d8
I have to throw an extra d8.
Yep.
So it's 11 for the green flame entirety.
Alright, very good. Alright, so as you strike down with your blade, brandishing green energy, you cleave this first creature in half, and that fire jumps to the second one, lighting it aflame.
I'm just gonna pick up my sword and be like, yeah, serves him right. And then I'm just gonna stand there and wait.
Alright, very good.
And end my turn.
Alright, so it's now this one's turn. With you grappled, it's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, move and drag you with it.
I'm going to
Deborah,
take attack of opportunity, but it's also poisoned.
Yep.
Please.
It is the poisoned. It's poisoned condition. Yes.
Yes. And when it moves, Sejin would still be within 5 feet, so that's sneak attack as well, correct? If I hit.
You can only use sneak attack once per turn, and your turn hasn't come back around.
It's once per round.
That's even worse for you.
No, sorry. It is sneak attack is you're only allowed to use it once per turn. This is not my turn. Because sneak attack. The reason I know this, sneak attack works really well with this because there are like cleric jobs that you can use to have it attack, like to force the rogue to attack on their turn to get extra sneak attack.
Isn't it that you already used it and your turn doesn't come back up? I think
I can't use it again on mine, but I absolutely. If we don't want to do it now, I can find it for later, but it absolutely normally would. It's 11 damage without sneak attack. Let me find it. And of course my keyboard disconnects. 1 second.
Bye, Haley.
Ah!
I'm under the wrong character. That's why I couldn't find it.
So sneak attack is once per turn, but it's not limited to your turn. The feature also doesn't limit the number of times you can use it on a round. So this is not my turn. This is its turn. I would be using my once per turn on its turn. Because it's not once per round, it's once per turn. We can do it for later. I can send you some stuff, but that's how I've always seen it done. Let me see if I can find Jeremy Crawford saying it.
No, that's fine. Yeah, I was just looking at the guide. I was just finding the actual wording for it. So yeah, you're all set.
Yeah, I've got a.
However, it would have been leaving your range. And you
so when it goes up, it would be melee with Sejin, yes? as well?
Yes. So when Sejin was
So-
attacking, yes. However, it is when it's
over
willingly
here.
moving out of your attack range. So it's
And
at this
she doesn't
point.
count because she's grappled, is what you're saying. Okay, fair.
Yes.
Alright, no worries.
Just for this, because of the circumstance of it, just for this round, but normally, yes, and it is a once per turn thing. As you saw, I found the fine print, so you can, as your reaction, use it as long as the circumstance
Yeah.
allows for an advantage.
Alright, no worries. Perfect.
Or you
But
have an
it's 11
ally
damage.
Alright. 11 damage, you say?
Yes.
Perfect. So you
Psychic.
hit it hard. You see that it is heavily wounded, heavily weakened. However, since it has moved around the corner, and you are still grappled, it is now going to bite down on you twice.
Ah!
It is
Oh,
poisoned, so it has, I guess it'd be
Disadvantage.
normal. Yeah, it's not advantage, because it's just grapple.
Yep. It's not restrained.
I'm trying to keep you alive, Haley. I'm really trying.
Dang.
Alright, with a natural 1 and a 12, I believe both of them miss. You are shifting and moving your head as it's trying to bite down like a bird trying to peck a worm, and you're just wiggling enough out of the way.
I was
Tom.
trying to do
your
enough
turn.
damage that when the stuff
Yeah.
left.
I really don't like being this close to an enemy.
You know,
Jen,
as
you're
soon
on
as you. Oh, sorry.
Tom's gonna disengage and back away over to here.
Alright.
Orc, are you running?
You've seen what these things can do? I've got potions galore if you're hurt. And he's just gonna gesture to his belt, which has a assortment of greater healing potions and minor healing potions just strewn across it. And he's just standing alertly.
Alright. Is there anything else you wish to do, Tom?
No.
Sejin, you're up. Alexis, you're on deck.
I'm gonna fly my owl there, and then technically the owl has its own turn with initiative. But can we just do it on my turn? Or
It's just on you. It's easier that way.
yeah, fair. My move speed is 30. Okay. All right. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Alright? Go for it. Give me 3 attacks.
I roll like 3 hits, right?
Yep, 3 separate hits. 21 hits. 26 hits. 23 hits. Roll the damage for each.
$17 damage on that one.
Alright, perfect. So as you run around the corner, you take a moment and you fire 3 blasts of fire. It incinerates this creature. It falls dead to the ground. You are now released from the grapple, Alexis.
Yippee!
As it starts to burn a char, and you guys smell like a burnt jello. It's an odd smell.
Now you must be careful. Watch out for the tentacles.
I tried.
Alright. Anything else you wish
And
to
that's
do,
my
Sejin?
turn.
Perfect. Alexis, it's your turn. Deborah, you're on deck.
Yep.
I'm gonna move up a little bit.
I have a
Shoot that
logistical
one.
question that I don't understand.
Shoot.
So for extra attack, if I'm using a green flame blade, that doesn't count, right? Because that's technically a spellcast.
It's a cantrip, it's not an attack
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
You
I just
have
wanted to
stuff
make sure.
When you hit, I think level, it's either 7 or like 11.
It's 7, I think, when it's like actually like crazy and you can do it. Yeah.
I think Haley's nat 20.
I did.
Oh, let's go. I didn't see that. Oh.
And you are using Eldritch Blast. Perfect. You do 17 damage to it, so you blast it.
Yeah.
And so I was blasted.
It reels back from the pain, and yet even though it doesn't have any eyes, you see it turn towards you.
Oh, powerful strike.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you wish to do?
You get 2 Eldritch Blast, remember? Because you're level 5.
Well, I'm level 4 warlock.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it still counts.
No, it still counts.
Really?
It's
That's how
based on
warlocks
your
work.
player level.
It's based on your level, not your class.
So I can hit it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm hit it again.
That's why
I won't hit it again. That was a natural one.
So you make this wonderful blast, and you were so
Duality,
excited about it, and you forgot that you had a second blast, and it fires off at the ceiling. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people dip like 1 or 2 levels into Warlock, is because it's just so strong to get Eldritch Blast that scales with your player level.
Mhm.
All right. Afterwards, anything else you wish to do your turn, Alexis?
Potions are an action to drink or bonus action?
A potion is a bonus action for yourself, or
I
an
would like to
action
drink-
on someone else.
I would like to drink a potion.
Go for it. Regular one is 2d4 plus 2, or greater is 4d4 plus 4.
Oh, I have to...
You'll have to manually put it in for the roll. Well, if that's it for your turn, Deborah.
Why is it
Okay,
not rolling?
well, Tyler, you remember how I keep saying that your owl is the best?
I'll roll it on D&D Beyond.
He really is, because I think he enables me to have sneak attack here. Is that correct? Because he's within melee range?
Yeah, but he's not an actively unit that can physically attack or put pressure on the target.
Okay, I can't delay my turn till Nick moves in, correct? Because
You can ready an action to hit the moment someone gets in melee range, yes.
Okay, I am...
But as you know, these Grells go after you.
Yes, that's the problem. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I can still get sneak attack if I have advantage, right?
That is correct, as long as you
Then
have
I just
advantage.
need to hit this first psychic blade. That is a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
That is 10 psychic damage, and because of the Vex property of the weapon, I get advantage on my next attack in the turn,
That is
which
correct.
should enable sneak attack.
That is correct.
27 is the highest.
27 hits.
Uh,
Roll for damage and your sneak attack.
It was 11 plus 12, so 23 damage.
You see, you make a very heavy hit into this Grell. It's barely hanging on as it's slowly hovering slowly down to the ground.
This thing just took 33 damage from me and it's still kicking?
Yes.
What an absolute legend.
And it also
Well-
took the Eldritch Blast from earlier.
Oh my gosh. The worst part is that I used my bonus action because I believed in myself. So I can't even get away. Yeah, that's my turn. I'm ready to get wrecked.
You start to see, if you could see red anime eyes from this creature, it turns to you with a rage.
Let's dance.
Alright, 12 and 6. It is too weak, and its attack's far too slow. You simply dodge it with ease. And then the other
Lay
one
a hand on the Great Deborah.
is attacking Tom with a 12 and an 18. I believe the 18 hits. I will need a Constitution saving throw from you, Tom.
The 18 does hit. Tom's gonna use shield so that 12 doesn't hit.
All right, it
Uh,
comes over
as
to
he's-
swing its tentacles at you. It takes the first swing and you duck under it, and the second swing comes down from above. You put up an arcane shield and knock it away.
Oh no, it only blocks the 12. My armor class is 12. By default.
That's bad.
Very well. So, let me
yeah,
take
no,
that
so
back.
you see as the first tentacles come, Tom reaches in the fanny pack and pulls out an iron ball and claps it between both of his hands and then just doesn't move as this thing just smacks him twice.
So the first attack, seeing as it bounces off the arcane shield you conjures, notices you're not moving and makes an easier attack against you from the side, as you have left a hole just enough so you could breathe.
Constitution saving throw, you said?
That is correct, and you will take 12 damage.
Alright, that is a 23 on the save.
You are not paralyzed.
Let's go.
Paradox. It is now your turn. You see that the one that went against Tom is rather healthy, and the one that is next to Deborah is rather weak.
I can't see where Deborah is.
Okay.
Most of the time.
It's okay. I'm
No,
used to
you
not
got
being
the
noticed by
pillar.
our party.
No, the pillar's literally right in front of me.
He's right
The
next to the
pillar.
pillar that blocks sight.
It blocks my line of sight. So to help Tom out, I am going to take a double action here. And I'm going to first I'm first gonna swing with my greatsword at the one next to Tom.
All right.
So
go
do
for
I
it.
get sneak attack because is that not because we're not on the same side?
You're a fighter, so you don't get sneak attack.
But I
However,
want sneak attack. No, you're right.
However, if you move down one, you will have advantage because you're flanking.
That's what I meant. But me keep hearing sneak attack over and over again. My brain was like, yeah, sneak attack. All right. So flanking gives me advantage.
Yes, it does. It gives you advantage on the hit.
So advantage to roll the greatsword.
Oh my god.
I rolled a nat 1 and then an 8. So
All right,
14 to
with
hit.
14 hits. Roll for damage.
11.
All right, 11 damage. You can swing again.
And then I'm swinging again. Oh, I forgot I had advantage, so I'll roll another.
all
It
good.
is 16.
16 hits. Roll for damage.
9. No, 12. 12. I'm dumb.
All right, with a mighty swing of this blade, you take 2 good swipes at it. Shing, shing. Anything else you wish to do? Bonus action, movement.
I don't think I have a bonus action. Because I think, yeah. Yeah, I think that's the end of my turn. There is things I want to do, but I can't do them.
All right, fair enough. Tom, it's your turn.
All right. I once again don't like the situation I've found myself in.
Yeah, but one of them is dead.
One of them is. You are correct. But
We have one
Tom's
more.
gonna once again, as he tucks his iron ball back into his pouch, disengage and run this way with a, oh, thank God you're still alive.
You're running again?
And he's just gonna look. How do you say your name again, Hyler?
Sajin.
Sajin. Gonna look Sajin dead in the eyes as he starts just chugging a health potion. What's the basic health potion healing?
2d4 plus 2.
Wheat.
We got near max. Nice.
Alrighty. Sajin, it is your turn. Alexis, you're on deck.
Woo!
Deborah, on your right, and I'm gonna fire a firebolt over her right shoulder.
Alright, roll to hit.
Over her shoulder.
25 hits, roll for
Somebody
damage.
finally noticed me. It's also impressive you got over my shoulder because I'm
I know,
7'8".
16. That is enough to incinerate the beast in front of you. It falls to the ground, a charred corpse, blackened.
My hero.
Imagine I said over your shoulder, but really it like whizzed past your waistline.
Paradox is gonna be see the singe of the fire and be like, "What a nice singe! Good shot!" Across the room.
Bonus action or movement, Sajin?
I'm just gonna call my owl to my shoulder.
Very
Come here,
well.
Nina. That'll be my turn.
Alexis, it's your turn. Deborah, you're
Oh
on deck.
boy. Can't move my token.
What?
I can't move my token. There we go. I'm gonna fire at that one down there.
Are you?
That one down there.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you able to not move your token still?
No. I'm not.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
Owner, save changes. Let me just drop you in again. Are you able to move that one?
No. Oh. No.
Nothing. Okay, if I put your other token, can you move that one?
No.
Are you like clicking on them?
Yeah. I'm trying to use the arrows, and I'm trying to drag them. It just
Oh.
makes copies.
It's just making copies?
Like, it made a copy of the image, and then I can't move it anymore.
Select out. Select out first. Like, without
What's
them.
this?
How do I select another?
Like when you're doing the select multiple tokens box. Like, outside without any.
Okay.
And then try clicking on one of them.
Nope.
I don't even see you in the game.
Right, I'm in the game. It's doing, like, see, like, this is what I mean by it's showing duplicates. Like, I try to move it, and then it does that, and I can't move either.
Oh,
one happens.
refresh your game. It was doing
Refresh
that to
your
me
game.
earlier.
Oh, really?
It doesn't show you as a
Yeah.
player for us right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, there you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't show you in the game at all. You might have lagged out.
I'm gonna roll in D&B
Yep, that's fine.
while we're doing that.
Go for it.
Oh, just blast. 27.
It hits. Roll for damage.
Oh.
8.
Roll again.
Okay. How about 16?
16 hits. Roll for damage.
Hooray! 12.
Very good.
Let's go.
Hooray!
Anything else you wish to do? This one looks heavily wounded.
I don't have anything else I could. Ah, fuck! I keep forgetting my hex. Every time as a warlock, never fails. Anyway, no, because I didn't apply my hex before I shot.
Fair enough. Deborah, it's your turn.
1 second. How does this work? I have like these psychic energy dice. I think I can do like extra damage if I do something, but let's see. Okay, I'm going to go down and I am in melee range, so Deborah is gonna make this big show.
Alright,
Like,
perfect.
try to get people to applaud for her as she's going to stab this thing in the neck with her cursed little sword thingy.
Alright, go for it. Roll the hit.
That is a 18.
18 hits. Roll damage. Roll sneak attack.
Okay. That is 6 damage with sneak attack. That is 20 damage.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
You know, Deborah's gonna try to make this really big show, like showing like, yes, this is me. I'm very talented. Look at me. She's gonna pull out her loot. And what's gonna happen is nobody's just gonna see what happens. She just disappears, and the creature just dies. And she's like waiting for an applause, and she doesn't realize that nobody can see her, so she just thinks that everyone's ignoring what she considers her big triumph. As she fades into the black.
Just for the heck of it, roll a stealth check, and this will be against everyone's passive perception.
I got a 15, so I'm gonna lucky point that to re-roll that. That's 26.
No one saw it, as you have stated.
I like how you lucky put it in just to make sure.
My entire point of my character is that she wants everyone to notice her, but despite her best efforts, nobody ever notices Deborah.
Alright, you guys are now out of combat.
Tom's just gonna walk up to Alexis, handing over a bag that has 9 health potions remaining inside of it, as he's hanging a fresh one on his belt to replace the one he drank.
Oh. What is this?
You are hurt.
I mean, I'm a little scraped, but...
Also, that one got hit, I think. And he's
Last
gesturing at
one.
the bugbear.
While you're talking, because I am completely stealth out of existence, I think you're talking to me, so I just sleight of handed a 22 to grab a health potion and I'm gonna drink it.
You're offering me one? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Tom, remove one of
Okay.
your graders.
Yeah, I got max. Hell yeah.
I just grabbed a regular one.
Okay, fair enough.
As much as
Are
I
you
would
sure?
like to take a greater, but yeah.
Are you
It wasn't
sure?
off of my belt?
Yeah, he
Yeah, I
only
guess
has,
so.
Yeah, he only has a regular and a grader off of his belt. It's a 50-50.
I thought there was a bag, right? You were pointing the bag
Yeah,
out?
I was handing a bag over out of
Yeah,
my backpack.
I grabbed it from the bag. What was in the bag?
There's
Regular
9
ones.
health potions in it.
Regulars, right?
Yes,
yeah.
regulars.
Yeah, I grabbed a regular. Done.
I also grabbed a regular. I'm full health again.
Oh, I grabbed enough.
After passing one out to Alexis, he's gonna look for the bugbear and go, wait, didn't we have a Deborah with us?
It's
Deborah.
Deborah! But thank you for the potion.
Okay, if anyone needs healing, just let me know.
Paradox is gonna come over, wipe the sweat off his forehead, and be like, "Oh, that was quite the nice exercise."
Yeah, good warm up. Good job, Paradox. It seems like you and I are the more experienced of the group.
I did
Pardon?
all the damage, though. I got that final kill.
It's fine.
Okay.
That's a cool familiar you have there.
Oh, this is my owl, Nina. Say hello, Nina.
Hello, Nina.
If you want, she'll ride on your shoulder.
Paradox is gonna like reach out his hand to like try to like.
It hops over eagerly.
Oh really? He's gonna be like, "Oh, quite the eager one, you know, not shy at all."
It's gonna quickly kind of like sidewalk over on your arm to your shoulder and then just plop its face up against the side of yours. Ooh. Can I see if there's any gems or anything in this bone pile?
Give me an investigation if you're spending the time to look through it.
Can I do a weird thing? Can I do a... What is it? What am I looking at? Investigation? I want to know if I know what these monsters are.
If you're trying to identify these monsters, it will be a nature. So Jin, as you're looking through the pile, you would be able to discover that there is one skull that stands out from the rest. It is heavily polished, nice, and shiny. But as the only thing of importance that you will find in that pile.
Polished skull?
A polished skull.
Polished.
Bleached, white. Beautiful looking.
Can I roll
Paradox.
Arcana to see if it's magic?
Sure, go for it. Paradox,
Oh,
you're
good
able to
idea.
notice that these creatures are Grell. So Jin, there is no magic off the skull.
I'm gonna ask a very weird question.
I may have a very weird answer.
Do they look edible? Remember, I am a bugbear.
Yes, and you do notice that the blood that has dripped from them does boil when it touches air. So if you wish to try to eat one, it is entirely up to you. But you may roll a nature as well to see if they may be an edible creature.
Is there any way I could check to see if there are any parts to them that look valuable?
Give me a... see if there's anything valuable out of it. Give me a medicine to see if you'd be able to identify if there would be a part of it that would be good.
13.
13? You think it would be like eating any other creature's brain?
Mm.
Yeah, you've noticed that a lot of the, like, valuable components, especially that paralytic poison that's on the end of their tentacles, seems to have dried up upon their death.
It's a bummer. I could replenish my poisoner's kit.
I got a 4. I'm surprised I even understood that much.
Well, you see, your testing was a matter of picking it up, going, does this still work, touching the end of it, and not getting paralyzed from it.
Oh yeah, that's right, because it started to poison me, and then I decided that it couldn't poison me because I'm an orc.
Yes.
I can't tell which of us has less brain cells. It's really hard. Can I just start, like, cutting, like, devour fillets while the rest of the group is looking for stuff?
Yeah. Just give me a general, Actually, no, I won't make you roll for it. You're able to make 3 fillets out of the head itself. Nice cut, thin pieces.
Oh, are you gonna eat that?
It is a delicacy in some places. Oh man,
Are you telling me you don't know about human prion disease?
Human prion disease?
Everyone knows about human prion disease. You don't ever eat the brain.
This isn't a human. This is.
I've
It's
heard
the
of
brain.
mad cow disease. Is that
Also-
similar?
I'm not a human, so I should be immune to human prion disease, right?
You do what you want. I'm not eating that.
More for me.
Important question. You said that these creatures came out of the pillars, right?
They came
The
from
bone pillars?
hidden... No, they came from hidden, blackened alcoves. Up inside, as if they were hiding there, waiting to ambush from these areas.
Can I do I can't move my character. Why can't I move my character?
Because his token's on top of you.
Oh. Can I do a investigation on the bone pillars to see if there's anything else just besides bones in them?
Just from your general passive investigation and passive perception, you can identify that even though these bones are black, painted, and humanoid, there isn't very much importance from them. They seem to be just supporting structures of the room itself.
Okay. My brain is still like, I want to find arcane shiny.
Not every room has arcane shinies.
Hmm.
Can I
Some
look for
rooms are
just
just-
like any like secret rooms or anything? Because this looks like a dead end.
From your passive
could just be my
investigation
passive
and
investigation.
passive perception, you know that there isn't any secret doors, secret passages. This is ultimately a dead end.
I think we went the wrong way, everyone.
I mean,
I got dinner from it, so it's good with me. But we should probably.
have
Head
you
back?
ever eaten one of these things before?
Oh, I mean, define eaten. I've never gotten one that I've gotten myself, but I have had brain steak before. It's delicious.
Well, I mean, like these creatures specifically, you know, the ones that were spewing paralytic acid.
Oh yeah,
Does
yeah.
it-
Well, the paralytic acid. What happens when they die? It evaporates in the air. They need to be alive to maintain it.
Although I've heard some scholars have found a way to keep the substance from evaporating and use it later.
Yeah, there are ways.
There's a
I wasn't
skeleton
quick enough.
approaching.
Oh, I'm gonna hide. I'm just gonna hide behind this pillar back here.
And are all skeletons angry?
Can I take a shot at it?
Yeah, can I-
You see
can
a
I shoot
skeleton
it? Oh.
from down the hall.
My
What if
stealth
you-
is
Yeah,
25.
Tom's gonna
Hold
reach
up,
into
hold
his fanny pack and over your right shoulder, Sejin, you're gonna see at first what you think is a gun, but then you realize that it's just a pipe tied onto a stick.
I'm not sure I'd know what a gun is.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you see him throw over your shoulder a pipe tied to a stick, and then Tom yells, "Bang!" and a firebolt comes out of the end of it.
21 hits.
Oh, damn.
Deborah, you feel you are well hidden. 15. As you throw the fire, it singes off the bones and then it clatters down to the ground.
Ah, good shot.
Well,
Thank
I
you,
guess,
thank you.
I guess that fun was over.
You've
The
been
head-
in the dungeon.
As it falls, the head pops off and rolls slightly.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna take my quarterstaff and then smash the skull.
Alright,
Ah.
easy enough to do. You smash the skull in.
Yes, make sure to finish them off.
Do we have to smash the skull in order to do so?
Well, it feels good, but some scholars believe it stops them from coming back.
Oh,
What if they just come back headless?
can they come back headless?
Have you seen a headless skeleton?
Not personally.
I haven't.
Alexis, are you able to move your token?
One second.
Well, there was a skull back there that I didn't smash, but I'm sure that won't come back to haunt us.
Yes. I
Famous
okay.
last words.
Perfect. So
I
you
mean-
guys start to make your trek back down the hall. And oddly enough, you make it back to that same passageway. There is no skull here, and there is no body from the one that you destroyed earlier.
Oh, I think the one you
Oh.
killed earlier came back. Wait, or it could have been the one that was just there. Noted. I guess we'll break the head now.
Do you want to go this way?
I guess. I think that we haven't gone this way before, have we?
Nina, wanna go? Go ahead, Nina.
Yeah. That's the bugbear's name, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Very upset, but I'm so upset. I'm gonna open this door without checking for traps.
Alright, you try to open
It's
the door.
locked.
It is locked. In addition, as you are wiggling the handle, you start to hear noises from the other side.
Did we hear it?
Clink, clink, bones
Uh,
rattling.
Get ready.
And like the sound as if
Is that your
mud,
stomach?
and the sound as if mud was being walked on.
Real quick, as I'm saying get ready, which side is the door opening? Is it going to open this way, or...?
You would
Like-
feel
like
that it
this-
would open into the room.
So, into the
Away
room.
from
Okay.
you. Away from
That sucks. I'm going to go hide behind this corner.
you. Alright?
Sorry, continue.
As you know, this door is locked, and you guys hear noises from the other side, and shifting.
That doesn't sound good.
I think, maybe we just back up and someone. Do we have one of the, like
You
a
hear
cleric or
hitting
something?
on the wall. You hear hitting on the door.
The walls are made of stone. I think the door is more of the problem.
We're all dead. You can go back to sleep.
I don't think they understand common.
Okay, I'm gonna shift into goblin. We're all dead. You can go back to sleep.
You guys will hear the words, Solelai e Nick.
Does anybody here understand that? No.
That is Goblin.
What did they say back? I speak goblin.
No, that was your goblins.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh. Now's not the time for sun chants.
I'm gonna start chanting in Thieves' Camp. You can go back to sleep.
You know, Thieves' Cant is a bunch of taps and it sounds so...
Like saying,
you'd be
I'm gonna start
ultimately-
chanting
you're
with sun
ulti-
chant.
I'm spending like 40
You're making-
seconds to just say you could go back to sleep in mixtures of goblin, common, like a little bit of clicking and clacking. I'm struggling because there's still this short sword in my hand when I would normally use my left hand for some of the clacks.
You start tapping the blade itself. You're like, okay.
It still works.
It against the stone. Morse code it.
So it's leaving cuts in the stone.
Yeah.
Little scratch marks.
Does anybody want to just maybe peer under the door, shoot a fireball or something? I don't know how
You're
this
the
works.
sneaky one. Go pick the lock.
Yeah.
Do we want to pick the lock though?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just quickly go over, pull out my thieves' tools.
Are we sure
Thieves'
this is a good
tools.
idea?
Hey, Alexis.
Yes.
2 gold says she dies.
On this.
Thieves' tools are my proficiency plus just a d20, right?
It is your proficiency plus your general dexterity.
General dexterity.
So it's going to be your dexterity plus proficiency, so just click your dexterity plus whatever. 5.
Okay. Dex plus.
So hit the +5 and add a
Yep.
+3 to it.
Okay. 16, 19, and let me. I am proficient, so let me know if that fails because I have something I can add.
No, that +3 is the proficiency. So that 19 total. So it added your
Yeah,
proficiency.
let me know if 19 fails because I have a way to add to it.
As you try to go into the lock itself, you feel like you're just there. You're right on the cusp of
I'm
it.
gonna use Sight Bolstered Knack. If I fail an ability check using a skill or tool which you are proficient, roll a d8 and add it to the check. And that is a 5. And let me get rid
The
of a
DC
side dice.
The DC
It's
was
24.
the DC was 20. So you get really close, then you use your psychic powers to pop that last tumbler.
Oh,
I'm a-
and
It
in
is
everyone's
now
head, they're gonna hear, okay, I think we're good. Let's send everyone but the Dragonborn. Let's send the Dragonborn out first.
He's gonna be like, excuse me, my name
Everyone,
is
remember,
Paradox."
everyone but the Dragonborn, because this would have started when we entered the dungeon. Paradox, do you want to open the door? It should be good to open now.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Alright, you now have mage armor. It lasts for 8
A
hours.
respectful distance.
I am going to slowly open the door, like as to peek inside.
Okay, you try to open the door, and it doesn't move. There is something pressed along the other side.
Well, guys, the door's blocked.
Try kicking it.
You know what sucks? I can't use my ranged longbow because of this stupid short sword.
Maybe,
All right,
maybe you guys
I'm gonna
could-
do a unarmed strike on the door.
All right, roll to hit.
Wait, what is it made of? I gotta ask that first.
It is made out of oak, and the hinges and the handle itself are iron.
How nice of an oak is it?
It is nice oak. It is really nice oak. In addition, as Sejin would know, as you've been here multiple times and have detected magic, all doors are magically enchanted.
Oh, if I would know that, I wouldn't be unarmed striking this door.
That's if Sejin decides to share that information.
I haven't said anything.
All right, well, then Paradox is unarmed striking that door.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Strike it.
20 something? Wait, 20. I'm bad at math.
You.
23.
It was, yeah, I think it's 23.
All right, with a 23, you punch the door, and then your unarmed strike is just your strength, I believe. So
Yeah, it's just
Four.
It's
so
4
you deal
bullets.
4 damage. You crack some of the wood, splinters a little bit.
Why
Wow,
don't
this
we
is
all
quite
be
the sturdy door.
quiet? We could maybe
use a
lead them
weapon?
away.
Oh, I get what you're
Use a
saying.
weapon.
I got this. I'm gonna just quietly walk down the hallway and try to like really like loud, like in my head it's loud, but because I'm like kind of scared, it's gonna be real quiet and be like, "Skeletons, can you come this way? The Great Deborah requests your presence."
You need to be louder.
Skeletons, can you come this way?
I'm gonna pull out
I'm
my
just gonna
loot.
walk over and pinch Deborah on the arm.
I imagine as I'm pulling out my loot.
This isn't the time for that, but maybe later. Also, I'm supposed to pinch you if you think you're dreaming at the sight of my beauty, not the other way around. But,
Can I
you
pull
know,
out my
you do.
loot to like play music towards the wall?
Sure. Give me a performance check. See how well it is. And do you have a song
Okay.
name?
Song name.
Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley is available.
Ballad of Bones.
Ballad of Bones.
All right. Perfect. Give me a performance.
A 27.
Let's go!
27. You perform the Ballad of Bones perfectly, and it echoes out throughout the dungeon.
Okay, now someone quietly go open the door and then run back.
I'll
I'm
open
just
the
gonna
door.
keep playing.
All right. You're able to open the door, and it starts to slide. Well, open door. As you start to
Oh.
peek in. And you see creatures are starting to move over towards the edge.
Do I need to roll stealth?
Well, yes, you would, because you're trying to open the door sneakily to look in.
Are they enamored by the Ballad of Bones?
It seems
They're
like
moving towards the source of that sound.
Oof.
Yeah.
And
It
then
wasn't
you
great
get to a
because I
point-
said my word when I opened it.
When you get to this, you do say, "My word," and they all turn around.
Shut the door! 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 Shut the door!
No, we need to.
Shut the door! I'm slamming the door shut. Can I use my
Initiative
thieves tools to lock
first.
the door again?
But I
On your
want the
turn,
loot.
you may try.
Amazing.
All right.
We want loot.
So, ultimately, you guys want to end at 10 or 10:30 today, or 10 minutes or 40 minutes?
I thought you said you had to go.
Yeah, I thought you said you had to go at 10, right?
You need to go.
10:30 is the absolute latest that I can push.
Okay, we
I
got some
say DM
fireballs.
Discretion. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm good either way.
Yep.
All right, we will continue this
Fortune.
combat then. All right, let's go.
Initiatives quick with everyone.
Oof.
Nice.
Not great.
Not great for me either.
Alright.
Terrible for me.
Uh,
I'm so glad I cast Mage Armor.
great for me. Perfect.
Save us. You're so far away.
I'm the caster.
I'm a caster. What do you mean?
We're all no, except for the battle.
I don't have any spells. I just have psychic daggers. I actually
I'm
have a
going
bunch of.
Alright,
I know that.
let's go down the line. Sajin.
6.
Sajin is 6. Deborah.
8.
Alright, Paradox. Okay, we'll come back. Tom.
3.
Alexis.
21.
Paradox, you there?
13.
Thank
I
you.
thought I heard you. Oh, was that you calling my name? I was like, I didn't
was.
hear my name, but I thought I heard my name.
Alexis, you're up first.
Can I prepare an action to fire at the an Eldritch Blast at the first undead I see?
Yes, you can, and it will be both blasts.
Yay! Okay, that's what I'll do.
Alright, very well.
You can also walk towards us.
I could. Do I want to?
Fair enough.
No.
Just throwing it out.
It's what? It's the robot movie. No. I don't want
Also, I'm rolling a d8 for how long y'all can hear me in your head.
to.
Alright.
Amazing.
Paradox,
It's just an hour.
you're next.
Can I... Can I move through like this?
You can, as long as someone doesn't physically say they are blocking you.
No, after you, please.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna... Through the door.
How tall are you? Because I'm 4 feet exactly.
I think I'm gonna be like... 6 foot something.
Be some tall people.
Alright, you have moved into the room. You see 2 of these sludge-like creatures and a couple skeletons walking about. They have all paid attention to that door.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I am going to cast a shield. Or is that a reaction?
That is a reaction.
That is reaction. Alright. I'm just gonna walk up and give this one a good swing.
Alright, go for it.
So brave. Such courage.
Non-natural 20.
Alright. With a dirty 20, rolled for damage.
3. Oh, 6. I don't know why I said 3.
Oh my god,
I keep forgetting to add my strength modifier.
Alright, so you take a swing. You gonna take your extra attack?
Yep.
Alright, swing for it.
15 to hit.
15 hits, roll for damage.
7.
Alright, very well. You cut this creature. Pieces of it come flying off. Lands on either side. You see this greenish liquid. It looks like a dissolved ooze. Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
I think that's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right.
Ooh.
All the skeletons next.
Ah!
All right, Sajin, your first one to get attacked. It comes over to swing at you and trips over a rock, falls into a bunch of pieces, and then reforms itself in front of you. As it has rolled a 2. And then, for Paradox, you're taking 3 attacks.
What is
They are all going to be 22. I rolled the exact same number 3 times.
Fascinating.
After one of the first ones, I'm gonna cast shield.
I put your armor class at 23.
I don't
None
know
of
how
them.
much is that. No,
Plus
What's your
5.
AC right now?
plus 5 bonus to AC.
Yeah, plus 5. Oh yeah, you block all of them. You see these attacks coming as they're charging at you, and you put up that arcane shield, and they all just bounce off of it. They all look at you.
You're gonna have to hit a little harder.
Deborah, it's your turn.
Well, he said I have to hit a little harder, so I take the challenge and I stab Parrot. No, I'm kidding. Okay. So, would I get sneak attack on any that are within range of Paradox? Or no? Do I have to be melee for sneak attack with the...
No, you don't. As long as an ally is
Okay.
within 5 feet
Within
of the
5
target
feet.
you're hitting.
Okay, I'm going to throw a psychic dagger at this guy.
All right, the one that's already been hit. Go for it.
Yeah, let's see if we can kill him. That is a 10.
10 hits.
Very nice. That is 6 damage. Let me add sneak attack. And, ooh, actually I'm gonna do, it's not looking very hurt, right?
It's looking very hurt.
Okay, then I'll do all 3 then. So that's 16 damage total.
All right. As you throw it off, you see that there's a hole now in its gaping center, and it sludges down.
Oh. I think it's dead. I'm going to do another attack, and I did this wrong. The first, it's a nat one, so it's a 9 total, but I assume it's gonna miss this guy.
The natural one will always miss.
Yeah. All right. And then just for clarity, because I did this wrong before, if I'm using the bonus action for these daggers, instead of a d6, it's a d4.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to move down this hallway over here, and
Be careful, Deborah! There's
and
monsters
I'm gonna
over
go
there!
back here and bonus action hide because I'm scared, and I'm gonna hide behind the corner, clutching this owl for dear life.
Give me a stealth. Oh wait,
That
you used
is
your,
a-
no. Oh, you used your bonus action already. You can't.
Oh, I did. Okay, never mind. That sucks. 'Cause that was
So
a
you
really
just
good
cower
spell.
around the corner.
I am cowering around the corner, clutching this owl for dear life,
All right.
and hoping they did not see me.
After
Wow.
Deborah is Sajin.
I am going to cast Gust of Wind. It is 10 feet wide. Can I cast it? You can see my measurement tool, right?
Yep. Yep.
Can I cast it in a way that it would affect the ones that are highlighted right now?
That is easy enough.
Okay. Because I don't want to hit Paradox with it.
Yeah, it's a strength saving throw. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, and your spell DC is 16. All right,
Yep.
only one of them is going to save, so it pushes them back 10 feet. Is that correct?
15 feet. And any creature in the line it doubles their movement when they're moving, like, against the wind.
You mean when they move with the wind?
Like, when they're moving against the wind, trying to come at me, it'll cost them twice as much movement.
Okay. The way you said it made it sound like, oh, they get double movement when they're... I was like, I don't think it works that way.
Now, do I have to stay here, or will that wind continue? Concentration up to 1 minute.
Yep.
I'm gonna actually break concentration then.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And I'm just gonna shout to Paradox, "Fly, you fool!" as I run away. 10. That's 30, and that's the end of my turn.
What's
Alright.
wrong? Running
Very
away?
well.
Oh, and I'm gonna bring my owl to me. But yeah, I don't know where my owl is. Oh, okay.
Deborah's clutching onto it for dear life.
You're gonna have to
just flies
pry that
away.
owl out of my cold, dead hands.
He poofs the owl away and it poofs back in his hand.
No!
It
I'm
is
all
his
alone.
Alright, the zombie sludge, seeing you, is... it's gonna swing at you, and since you still have your shield, it does not hit.
Yeah, let's go.
Tom, it is your turn.
Now, I could help Deborah, but that hurts my odds of getting that 2 gold.
The 2 gold bet that you made that Alexis didn't agree to.
Yep. I respect it. I know what I'm worth. Apparently it's 2 gold.
It's better than silver.
I'm not willing to get any closer than that. I can see half the tile. Does that do anything to my dice roll?
He is going to be in half cover, so +2 to AC.
Okay. Yeah, you hear Tom yell from behind you, bang again, as a firebolt comes flying out of his pipe
24
gun.
hits. Roll for damage.
Bang.
Oh shit. 17.
17 damage.
Yeah.
It's looking heavily wounded, as you just shot off a good chunk of it. It's now just a single arm in its face.
5, 10, 15. And I'm gonna move back to here.
Alright.
I end
very
my
good.
turn.
Alright, Alexis, it's your turn.
Okie dokie. Well, wasn't able to fire off at anything because nothing came in my sight. So,
Unfortunately.
that's
Unfortunately.
okay. 5, 10, 15. I don't see anything. 20. Still don't see anything. 25. Still don't see anything. 30. Still don't see anything. I prepare to shoot at anything that comes near me.
Fair enough.
If I see an enemy, it gets shot.
Alright, make your attack.
Ah! Okay. Let's see. Roll it on here. Da-da-da-da-da. Natural 1 fails. I'm shooting it again. 24 hits.
24 hits. Roll for damage.
Woo! 14.
The moment you see it, you splatter it against the wall.
Yay! Violence. Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Ah, shit!
Comes running, barreling down. Ting, 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 and it looks. Doesn't see Deborah, and then keeps running to the next target.
Don't I get an attack of opportunity?
You may, because it ran by you.
Kill it.
13?
13 hits.
And that will be 10 damage. 'Cause I'm assuming I don't have an advantage.
You do not have advantage.
Yep, just 10
10
damage.
damage.
Psychic.
You see that you heavily crack this skeletal creature in front of you. And it still charges forward, and that's its action. Perfect. More offerings for the pile. As this skeletal creature in plate mail and a long sword looks at you and strikes at you twice. Sorry, not a long sword, great sword.
I'm not here.
You can tell that to the Lord of Hells.
I will. Oh, wait, you noticed me? It's so nice to be seen!
14 and a 16. I believe both of those miss
Both
you.
miss.
Alright, so it takes 2 swings, and you were just so excited and moving so sporadically, it couldn't land the hit.
Oh my
Hold
gosh.
still, will you?
You're flirting here? Just trying to, like, play a little foot... Oh my gosh.
Alright, fair enough. That is it for its turn. It's Paradox. Your turn.
Alrighty, I'm going to take the disengage act to disengage from these two. And then I'm going to go out this door, and I'm gonna attempt to close the door.
Alright.
And like, and is there anything nearby that I can like put in front of the door, or?
It is an empty hallway. You can try to
Never
hold
mind
it
then.
shut yourself if you'd like.
No, we're just gonna close the door and hope that they don't understand how to open the door. And then I'm gonna make my way down here and go, oh, you guys kind of look like you're in a pickle here. Let me help out. I'm gonna walk down here. And that's the end of my turn, because I don't think I have a bonus action.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Alright, after you is the 4 skeletons. Alright, that's the end of their turn. Deborah, it is your turn.
So, like, is Lord at Hell's like a euphemism, or like, is that like a high-paying job?
Become the sacrifice and you will see.
Ooh, I'm not really into that. I'm sorry. And she's gonna like start like walking away and like accidentally like stab this dude in the back, like as she's like turning around. That's a nat 20.
The grave does not call me today. He negates
That is 8 damage, and I think
Hold up.
that's 66 sneak attack.
Hold
right?
up.
Oh,
It's using its
Sorry.
reaction to negate your critical. It is a normal hit.
okay. Then it would be 6 damage, and it would be, in that case, if it's negating my crit, I am going to use 2d6. I'm going to forgo a d6 to do sneak attack withdraw. Immediately after the attack, I may move half my speed without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Perfect. You may do so.
So it will be an extra 12 damage. So I think that's 20 total. I'm sorry. I really want somebody with a job. And I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. This guy's looking kind of hurt, right?
The skeleton, yes.
Excuse me, pardon me, and I'm gonna stab him, like, as I'm trying to, like, move past, I'm gonna stab him with my, the short sword. It's a 17.
17 hits.
And 10.
Ten damage.
10
you
for the
said?
damage.
Yep. So it falls down, splatters onto the ground.
Oh my gosh. These men keep falling apart just because of how pretty I am. This is so awkward. How's everybody doing over here? I'm gonna end my turn just oblivious to everything that's happened.
Okay.
All right. Very good, very good, very good. So, Jin, it is your turn.
Well, I'm just gonna cast a firebolt at that one.
All right. Try to hit.
Point 2.
22. Just barely hits.
9 damage.
Actually, it's a little more than just a barely, but yeah, you're good. 9 damage, you say?
Yes.
Very good, very good, very good.
And that's my turn. That's all I got.
Oh, but that's all you got? Alright, so those are dead. Tom, it's your turn.
You said I killed that one or no?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay, yeah. I
You
didn't
see,
think
it's
so.
barely phased from the attack. Tom?
All right. I will move here and shoot at the one up front.
Alright, go for it.
That's a 9.
9 misses. You see it conjures a red shield and deflects it away.
Ah, the technology.
More sacrifices. More things needed.
I'm gonna move back over here. End my turn.
Alright. Alexis, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to hex.
Okay. There's not a saving throw on Hex, correct?
No.
Okay. You have hexed the
It's just
creature.
a
The shadows
straight
start to emerge around and cling to this creature. I assume
Okay.
you're choosing the special skeleton?
Yes. And then I'm gonna hit it twice with Eldritch Blast.
Alright. Roll the hit.
13 probably misses, right?
13 misses.
Okay.
Sad.
12 also misses.
12 also misses. As it dings off its blackened armor.
I'm gonna back up a little bit. Okay, cool. I can still see it. That was my turn.
Alright. After that, it goes to its turn. Paradox, you may take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Yes, I would like to. I will swing at it with my greatsword. That's a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
7 for damage.
Very good. It walks over. He opens the door, takes a step back. Arise! And spends his action. You see the skeleton forms back together. The sludge that was splattered on the wall forms back together. The one that you cut into pieces forms back together. Your commander calls you to slaughter those for the sacrifice. Paradox, it is now your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do something. Or let me ask you, would closing the door count as an action? No, right?
Closing the door can be a free action. But he is actively guarding it. So
So
would
if
say
I
you
try
are-
to walk here, he's gonna try to contest me?
Yes. So if you're going to try to close that door, it's going to be...
I am.
Okay. Then it's going to be a contested athletics to do so.
Which means I have to roll higher, or...
You need to give me an athletics and beat him.
Well, that's sad. I got an 11.
And he got 23.
Damn it. Alright.
But still.
Alright, I'm gonna take up my greatsword and be like, why do you stop me? And then pull out and why do I keep doing that? I'm attempting to use Booming Blade.
Okay. Roll the hit.
That's a nat 1.
Alright. As you try to swing, he takes and catches the blade with its skeletal hand and pushes it aside. Oh, these sacrifices are so easy to come by.
One thing I forgot to ask you at the beginning of this combat and anything was that part of my thing is that when I can warbond to a weapon and they can never disarm it from me.
Yes, he did not disarm it from you. He just knocked it away. It was just flavor text.
Okay, I just want to make sure because it cannot be disarmed. Go.
Yep, fair enough.
Cool.
It's all good.
And I now have a second follow-up question. Technically, that was a cantrip, but if I'm using a greatsword, if your attack roll with a greatsword misses, you can still deal damage equal to the ability modifier.
So that's
Does that count? Because it's a cantrip.
I don't think it'd count for the cantrip damage.
No, it won't count for the cantrip itself.
Well, I wasn't sure because it's technically working off of my attack.
Would he get the graze damage though?
That's what I'm saying, like for the greatsword.
Well, hold on, no, I gotta read that. I gotta read it. I'm not familiar with 2024. Okay.
Yeah, it's if you look at
That's why I
graze, it's
asked.
called graze.
Yep, I'm looking at it. Yeah, if you so decide, you can deal 3 damage to him.
Alright, I'm gonna deal 3 damage to him.
Alright. As you just nick the side with your large sweeping attack. Alright. They have all dashed, and now it is Deborah's turn. So
Deborah.
Jen, you're on deck.
Okay.
Now follow me on this.
Okay.
You could shove me into range of him so that you can get your sneak attack on your offhand hit.
But I think shoving is an action.
It is.
Shoving is an action. He's saying using your bonus action to attack, but...
I don't think that's how 2-weapon fighting works.
Nope. You have to have taken an
I do have
attack
2-weapon
action.
fighting, and it is not. 2-weapon fighting just lets me add my dex modifier to the second hit if I use a bonus action. Okay, so 10. So he's trying not to let us through this door, right?
He has kept the door open to let the others through.
Okay, 15. Excuse me, you're kind of in my way, and I'm gonna just, kind of, act like I'm, backhanding him, but, because I'm still not used to, my left hand having a sword in it, it's just gonna, I'm gonna, kind of, hit him with it.
Alright. Roll the hit.
That is an 11.
11 just misses. As you
Okay.
bounce off the hard bone.
Well... Why... I could still do this. I'm going to bonus action. No, okay, wait. closing the door takes an action, right? Or no?
Closing the door is going to be a free action, but it is contested because this guy is physically keeping it open.
Okay. I'm gonna just... Do we want to take the attack of opportunity here? Not really. I'm gonna just be like, can you, like, move out of the way? And I'm gonna, like, check a Psychic Blade at him, at this guy.
Alright?
It's 17.
17 misses.
Okay.
Wow, his AC's high.
Wow. I'm not having a great day. I'm gonna move 5 feet back and kind of regret life decisions, and that's gonna be my turn.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Sajin, it is your turn.
Alright, you are still fighting that guy.
That guy
I
was...
missed everything.
That guy was reformed. Brought back.
I will blast him with a firebolt.
Alright, go for it.
Oof! No, I won't. That was a nat one.
Natural one. You send it across and it hits the wall.
Oh, just pretend you didn't see that.
Didn't see what?
That's my turn.
Oh, you're staying put?
Yeah.
Alright. Taking 2 attacks against Paradox, with the highest being a 16. They cannot break your armor class, they just bounce off your armor. Ting, ting. Tom, it's your turn.
Alright. Well, after seeing how much of a threat this man is, Tom is once again going to put his fingers to his temples and start straining, this time so hard a little fart comes out as he casts Dissonant Whispers at 2nd level.
That is a natural 19 roll. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. He still at least takes some damage. Half a 17.
Alright, very good.
How wise of a skeleton.
Trying to invade my mind. Sad.
Oh no, he's a tough one! I'm gonna take 5 more feet back.
Okay. After Tom is Alexis.
Me. I'm aiming for big guy.
Alright, go for it. Roll the hit.
Let me make sure I read this proper. I'm gonna roll Eldritch Blast.
Alright, go for it. Give me 2 attacks.
Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
Cool. I'm gonna roll the damage for this one. That's gonna be 13 damage, and then I'm gonna cast Hex at the 2nd level because I hit him. So that's 6 extra damage, and then I'm gonna hit him again with another Eldritch Blast. 23 hits.
23 does hit.
12 damage. So,
Alright, good hits. Ching ching.
yeah.
You see that part of its armor has blasted off, and you see a shoulder. It is a skeletal frame, but there's this black miasma that is spewing off of its body.
Gross.
A worthy sacrifice.
No, I'm not.
Anything else you wish to do on your turn?
That was my action and bonus action, so I'm just gonna slink back over here.
Is he flirting with you as well?
I think.
Uh-oh.
He called me a worthy sacrifice.
I'm getting flanked.
With a 15, and with advantage, it doesn't break your armor class.
Let's go!
I could hear the
We have
pain.
faith in Paradox. With Paradox we
In
stand.
Paradox we trust.
In Paradox we
Paradox,
trust.
hold fast. I'm nuking all of you.
Including me.
Just gonna let you know if you nuke me, I will die.
Alexis,
Actually, I haven't
the
candy dog
skeleton
before.
stumbles around and strikes you with a hit. It is a 21.
It hurts.
It will as a 1d6 plus 2. So 5 damage. Ow!
Rude.
Not that skeleton. This is the knight. Picks up its great sword and is going to swing twice at you, Paradox.
Yikes.
Oh no.
One of those is going to miss, but he uses this as a feint and swipes with the second hit. It's going to be a 29 on the second hit.
Well, that definitely hits.
So that is going to be... Oh, both ones?
Yeah!
2 damage.
9 damage.
Oh, 9 damage. Okay, that's still quite a bit.
As it slices you. And then it reaches out its hand as a bonus action and grabs your face. That will be a natural 20 on that one. You start to feel
are you serious?
You start to feel your physical life drain from you as he is pulling your physical life essence away.
Can I not contest the grab? Or no, because
It's just
a nat 20?
it's just an attack. It's just an extra attack he has.
Okay.
You are going to take for 24 hours 23 damage permanently from your maximum HP.
Holy
How
guys, I'm gonna die! That's
Holy
insane!
You're in a bad spot all of a sudden.
Alright, scratching the
I'm
nuking
gonna-
us all plan.
I'm gonna die. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
If you refresh your page, you will see the new total. Substance from a sacrifice. Perfect.
Is
Paradox.
he looking healthier from that?
He is. You start to see the armor is pierced back onto him. Paradox, it is your turn. You have a feeling you might want to run from this.
I don't just have a feeling, I know I need to run!
Disengage is a powerful action.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage down here, and then...
It stops any attack of opportunity, so you
yeah,
can
run this way.
You can move past allies as long as they're not physically preventing you.
You might want to.
Or I'm going to, because I have 12 HP right now, friends. He basically...
Good, you made it to safety.
He basically just did like 30-something damage to me in one turn.
Oh, run as you can. I'll hunt you down. Anything else you wish to do?
I'm going to use a potion.
Alright, you may do so as a bonus action.
Potion. How do I use it?
You just remove it from your inventory, and then down in the bottom left hand, you'll see some dice. You just roll 2d4, and then you can add the 2, if you're using a regular one. So it's going to be 2d4 plus 2. And that's them.
Damn! A
Deborah,
9.
it is your turn.
Bora's turn. Thank God.
These skeletons come barreling down the hallway. Clink, 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 clink.
I understand the assignment. Sneak attack this guy.
Alright, go for it.
Please don't miss. That would be very, very, very bad right now. I need this to hit. 23.
23 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. So I'm doing 2d6. I'm going to do the one where I can move 15 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
Fair enough. Roll for your damage first.
It is a total of 15 damage.
15's enough. It falls dead onto the ground.
That's what I was hoping. 5. I can't share space with somebody though, can I?
You cannot, no. But you can
wait,
move past them.
Wait,
Yeah, I can absolutely, because I still have my full movement. What am I talking about? Wait, okay, wait. So, 5, 10. Okay, the order does matter here.
Run!
I'm thinking, give me a second. Okay, if I withdraw immediately after the attack. Okay, unfortunate. 15, and then I'll do 5 feet of my first action. And I'll bonus action chuck a dagger at this dude.
Alright, go for it. Roll to hit.
It's my psychic daggers, but 27.
27 hits. Roll for damage. Believe it's D4.
And that is 6 damage total.
Alright, 6 damage. You see, you
Still
break
psychic.
off one of its arms. It falls on the ground. It's moving like a worm now.
And I'm not feeling very confident. I'm here, and then I'll end my turn.
Alright, very well. So, Jin, it is your turn.
When did you want to stop? Because I know it's past your cutoff.
Yeah,
I
we
was
should-
I was going to end at the end of this combat phase. So it's you and then Tom.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely. Whatever you don't kill, I will.
Just
Right here.
just for the DM's sake,
It's,
it is 10:34.
Yeah,
Yep.
we just...
20-foot range.
Woo!
And that is why I really needed that sneak attack to work. I knew what was gonna happen.
Alright, roll the damage first.
Big damage.
Hell yeah.
Alright, rolling for those guys.
Yeah, did you roll a 31?
I sure did.
Legendary.
This man rolled
Alright.
a 31.
Please describe your fireball.
It's red and angry, and then explodes, and all you hear is the clatter of bones, actually. That's about it.
So you send out this ball of fire that kind of looks like Prometheus from One Piece. It goes all the way across and explodes everywhere. All of them singed, falling to the ground, burned, charred pieces. And
You
that
just
guy
feel
did
a
not make
gentle,
save.
warm breeze blow past us.
Looks like we need to have a reset. And that's where we are going to end tonight's episode.
Wait.
What about Tom?
Tom, go ahead. What are you doing?
Thought we were ending on Chuck like normal.
Are the skulls still around?
There are skulls on the ground, yes.
Good, just making sure it makes this a little more worth it. I'm gonna fireball in the exact same spot.
Let's go.
You know, not every
That's
problem can
33.
be solved with one fireball, but most can be solved with 2.
Fair
He
enough.
reaches into his fanny pack and pulls out a jar of a black substance with some strange writing on the side of it and just yells, "Die!" as he opens it pointed towards them, and they all just explode.
Die.
64 damage in one turn. God dang it, guys.
yeah, yay!
Yeah, he
Fuck
failed to
this guy.
save them both.
Fireball. Fireball.
I take that back. Well, anyway. Thanks so much, guys.
Is he still alive?
He is still alive, yes.
What a freaking legend.
But he is heavily wounded, yes.
But,
And you have detonated all of the heads of these creatures.
Beautiful work, everybody.
Wow, you handled the first fireball pretty well. How
And
will you
I'll
handle
let you
the
guys
second?
know, and I'll let you guys know, as you see these heads and these bodies disintegrate from the explosion of fire, you see this black miasma from each of these corpses leave. But anyway.
Out of character? That sounds
Please?
threatening. In character, I'm too stupid to know that sounds threatening.
Please name today's episode.
We've had one fireball. What about second fireball? Just short it. What about second fireball?
Bola de Fuego Part 2.
Bola de Fuego Part 2.
Would you be alright with times 2?
So yes,
Yeah.
Bola de Fuego
I
Part
like
2.
Part 2, so it's real confusing.
I would like to not make
Or
it super
we name
confusing
it
title.
Bola de Fuego, and the next one is Bola de Fuego times 2.
Yeah, this is the intro episode for the party, so Bola de Fuego is pretty fitting.
You can just leave, like cut out the second fireball and have that as the opening for the next session.
Sure thing. I'll have it start with, what about my turn? And then we'll hear this conversation.
God.
Amazing.